Okay. Still running into some weird lighting issues. I don't know why my lights are doing what they are doing. So, weird. Well, I think I'm fine. Hello. I have bubble tea. And that's where my evening is right now. Trying to take things one thing at a time goes, oh boy. This has been a day that is in a week filled with things. And I don't know about you, but it's been a lot. Whew. But who's already placed on Nancy Drew? I am. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely am. Absolutely. Since we're doing old, I'm gonna pick a black pen because it's like black and white, right? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna write in secret of the old clock, and I can't write today, which is about as what I thought. Oof. I most recently have shot myself in the foot, maybe possibly, I'm not quite sure, by signing up to play at least some oboe part in a reading of Mahler 7, completely forgetting that Mahler 7 is an hour and 20 minutes long. And I am out of shape. Shit. To say the least. Shit. But, you know me. I actually know Peter Freisinger. He's done a bunch. He's been trying to recruit me for. Actually, he's been trying to recruit me the whole time thing. The whole thing. I finally said yes because it didn't conflict with anything. I should have made something up, maybe. No, I shouldn't. I don't know. No. I don't know. But like, oh boy, I am in for it. I think. Oof. All right. Full disclosure: I have no idea what's going on with my lighting. So if I look pale, that's why. I like legitimately no idea. Because for some reason they're not showing up in my app at all. The thing I can think of is maybe they got lost. Let me see if this works. Like you were the continual player for him for the weirdest B minor mass, or you just were a continual player for a B minor mass? Oh. Oop. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a really weird. Um. Maybe it'll just be a. I don't know. A weird thing. Well, it is Mahler, so he doesn't need to, right? I have no idea which. Yeah, I figured out something's wrong with my smart bulbs. Do not reset? Yeah. I don't have time to do this right now. Alright, we're going to take care of the weird lighting thing later, and another time. For sure. I mean, I gotta pick up my freaking oboe. This will at least kick my butt and get me playing again, which is something that I've been struggling with. I have no excuses anymore. I even have access to the practice rooms at the university. No excuses at all. To be fair, the reason I got access to the practice rooms was mostly so that I could have a piano. Because there's really not room in here, unfortunately. I really, really wanted to get a nice Yamaha too, like not a real one, a digital. Because headphones are nice, especially when you have roommates and upstairs neighbors. But ugh, just can't. I have tried everything. I even like tried a weird room redecorating floor plan thingamabob, and like tried. I measured all of my furniture and I tried rearranging things, and I have to get rid of something in order to fit it. Like, if the doors were in just slightly different places, you know? Oh well. Oh well. I feel like they put a lot of popping boba in this. More than usual. I don't mind that, but I'm also missing the regular boba. Doesn't seem to be as many. It's a shame. Well, usually I get started at... Wait a minute. How can both my computers be wrong? Or one of my computers be wrong? They're both Windows. Why? We will get started soon. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Time and date? You gonna let me know? Let me see if I accidentally set time automatically, time zone automatically. Well, that, yeah, see, now this computer says 10:07. That computer says 10:08. None of this makes any sense. You're gonna definitely get started by 10:10. Also, my hair looks way better on this stream than it does in real life. Maybe this lighting isn't so bad after all. Because unfortunately, I really, really need to get my thing done. My hair done. It's a little too long, a little too faded. But next week you will see a brand new, freshened look. Well, I would love to say I hope you like next week, but next week is going to look this, but brighter. I have tried. I have thought about changing my hair color every single time that I've gotten it done, and I never do. I always sit down in the chair and I always default back to purple. Although there's a part of me that would love to do like mint or something like that. Problem with mint is that it fade really fast. Probably look kind of gross too. It'd be really hard to control the blue tones in it because it would go yellow very quickly. Yellowish green. Not my thing. Not my thing. No. And I don't really like green as a color as a whole, so yeah. Bright green is probably not it. To be honest, purple is really easy to take care of. And it fades nicely. I mean, if this is what it looks like faded, I'm fine. Like, if you really can't see it on the stream, but like there's definitely some yellow tones right around like here in the roots area. And I think it looks kind of gross, but I think that only shows up in certain lighting, which is why it's not showing up in the stream. And yeah, there's definitely a color difference between what I see on my screen and what I'm seeing on the stream. It's weird. Anyway, it's 10:10. We're gonna play some Master Drew. We're gonna play some Master Drew. Boop. Boop. Secret of the Old Clock. Some Fun Times is one of my favorite ones. Very excited.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of the Old Clock. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorials.
Well, I'm old. As usual, we must pick Senior.
The year, 1930. The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And more important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate? The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully unaware that Emily isn't all that awaits her at the end of the driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
honestly, probably gonna end up doing a lot of the voice myself too. So, biggest reason I haven't is because of this. But no, I love this game. It's so much fun. But here we are.
Well, hello. I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy Drew.
That's right. Are you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby. I'm Emily's guardian, but only for the next 3 months until she turns 18. Then she's on her own.
It smells like someone's been baking pies.
Pies are the Lilac Inn specialty. We get orders from all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch. Emily didn't say anything about you coming until just this morning.
She didn't?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Maybe she's just, still thinking about her mom.
She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
Sitting here eating at boba while she's talking. And apparently bad at it too. Got it. Ooh, so classy.
It was nice of you to say yes.
I couldn't say no. I mean, what are best friends for? I just wish I knew how
What are
to
best friends
Emily.
for?
You make it sound like she's in some kind of trouble.
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs to spend some time with a bear cat like you instead of some dumb Dora like me. Go on up, she's in her room. Just make like a Boy Scout and be prepared.
Also, the music in this one is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. She's dumb like Dora. She's a dumb Dora is so dumb. But she fills her cup at dinner with blank. Let's start with our celebrities. It is the Snatch Game this week on RuPaul's Drag Race. I am very excited.
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
Well, I lost my mom too, years ago. I kind of know how you feel.
You and I may not be best friends or anything, but you're still one of the nicest people I know.
You obviously need to get out more, sweetie.
You obviously need to get out more.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor. A big favor. You and your dad?
My dad?
Helen says he's a lawyer. Shh!
What's wrong?
I thought I heard something. Your father has a safe, right?
You need to put something in a safe?
See this jewelry? I'd like you to take it home with you and put it in your father's safe.
It's beautiful.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding it here in my room, but all things considered, I'd feel a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it up in his safe.
What do you mean, all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me. What was that?
Gunfire!
Emily,
Well.
come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Come on, we better get out of here.
Rip!
This is
Well, that was a good
horrible,
start.
just horrible. The fire chief says the stove was completely destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months, maybe even for good.
Good job. Great guardian you are. Burnt down the friggin' kitchen, can't even bake a pie. I've never, well, I was going to say I've never lit a stove on fire, but that's a lie. I did light my mother's oven on fire when I tried to make chicken nuggets, not realizing that there was a box of cookies in there when I turned the oven on. That was fun. By fun, I mean not fun.
Will insurance cover the damage?
I asked the fire chief the same thing. He said there could be a problem.
What kind of problem?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on. The flame either went out or was never lit, but anyway, something made a spark, and boom. He said insurance companies are very reluctant to pay out when things look hinky, and that's when times are good.
Maybe it had something to do with, the pies you were baking.
Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Emily was the last person
My
who
pie
used the
wasn't even
stove.
done.
Like I said, she's been real forgetful lately. I think she's pretty upset, but it's not her fault. What with her mom passing away barely a month ago, and me showing up, this total stranger who doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself. It's just too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut? I better get that. The line to the regular phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only phone we got is the coin phone on the porch. Excuse me.
Oh, no!
Emily?
Wah. That was
My
a
mother's
really...
jewelry! It's gone! Someone must have stolen it while we were all downstairs. I knew something like this was going to happen. I just knew it.
You mean this sort of thing has happened before?
Yes. No. I'd rather not say, but I will say this. I did not leave the stove on. That fire was not my fault. Oh, what am I going to do? Without that jewelry, I don't have a prayer of paying for a new stove, and without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn, and if I lose the inn... I wish Mom were still here. I wish Josiah Crowley had left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
He was this old man that lived next door. He died last year.
Pull
He spent most
yourself
of his time
together!
here at the inn, and he led my
Oof.
mom and me to believe that he'd left a lot of money for us in his will. He gave us a clock, and afterwards, he'd always point to it and get this little twinkle in his eye and say, "Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Maybe he didn't leave you anything because he didn't have anything.
Oh, he didn't act like it, but he was rich. His estate was worth almost $250,000.
$250,000?
He's this man who claims to be able to help people develop their paranormal powers.
Why do you suppose Josiah left everything to him?
Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great-aunt Harriet. I didn't know it was really him until 2 days later. Anyway, he had all these weird hobbies,
Welcome to the
and he
stream,
always thought it
CJ.
would be really keen to read minds. Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in, so Topham
would be
could
nice,
help him
he
develop
probably
his
could,
paranormal powers
you know.
right there in his house. Josiah was a sweet old man,
Could probably
and I
do a
do
little better
miss
if
him.
she
And he was free to give
didn't
his
wear a
money to whomever
nightgown.
he wanted. But
Just
to get
maybe.
our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
Where is Richard Topham now?
He still lives in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back. His house and the inn were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
Was your mother's jewelry insured?
Gosh, I forgot about that. I don't know. Jim Archer, I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
You don't sound very happy about it.
I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either. Maybe you could go talk to him. Please? It would be such a big help.
I don't know how I legally have any bearing on this, but sure, fine, whatever.
Sure.
He runs the Main Street Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't forget to call your father.
Boop boo doo. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-da, ba-da, boo-doo, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. This is slightly important. The only reason this is important is because we are actually nearing, with this game, the halfway point of the Nancy Drew series. And when we hit the halfway point, I was thinking we could take a tiny little break and play at least one other game that I have probably talked about on the stream before, but also deals with a certain copy of the Rubaiyat on a ship that may or may not have sunk yesterday morning in 1912. Excuse me. Read this, and pretty soon this fella will be a favorite poet too. Your pal, Josiah. I'm not gonna try to read that right now. I cannot. I cannot!
Is this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom. She and Jane used to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
So I kept it in my room. Because I kept it in my room. Yes! Titanic. So, it's this great adventure game from from 96 actually. It is going to be some technical hoops to get it running on stream, but I am determined. Titanic Adventure at a Time is a friggin' trip. It is a ride, and I want to take you guys on it so badly. Oh my god. Loads of fun.
Is Emily all right?
Someone stole her mother's jewelry.
What?
She was showing it to me just before the explosion. Now it's gone.
Someone stole it while everybody was rushing around trying to put out the fire? Hypers! If you can't trust a fireman, who can you trust?
I mean, you're right. If someone might accidentally start sewing themselves, like what are we gonna do? They're just gonna finish a dress in front of us? Oh my god. Shocking. You know what? I would feel pretty empowered if I put on one of those hats. I just choked on a boba. Good. Good. I'm suspicious and
Emily
just
said you were
suspicious.
the only one who knew she had that jewelry.
When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And when she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
Sorry, it's been hard enough getting to know Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
That's good enough, right? Nope. Yeah. Okay. No more boba. No more choking.
Is that your car?
I probably
saw when
would
I
look
drove up
amazing,
the driveway?
actually.
My old rust bucket's parked out back where nobody'll see it. Be nice to buy something decent, but last time I checked, my last name was Willoughby, not Rockefeller.
Ow, fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with the things, but we're gonna try this. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see if we can make it happen. Yeah? Yeah? No? Maybe? Something? I'm trying to see it in the thing. This is not gonna work very well, but shablam. Ha, ha, ha. She is beautiful. She is gracious. She is Miss United States.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Nope,
Bye
there was something there. Bye now. Bye, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the 1920s version, 1930s version of bitch? Oh, look. Another one of these games. I love these games. By love, I mean not at all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a very specific way to do this. I'm pretty sure the last time I tried this, I failed miserably. A flapper. In the 1930s, were flappers, like, I mean, they were out of fashion, but was that like an insult? You flapper! Ugh. Do, 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 do. I need to move something in order to actually win. Guess I should start, huh? Dude, that was... Well... Bam. There's something. I bet you I've already messed this up. Because I don't know what to do with this guy now. That's fair. Yeah. I don't, I don't know about that one then. Yeah, I think I messed this up pretty nicely. Whoops. Yeah, no, I do have to use the blocks as stops. I just, I didn't do it right. I remember there's a way to do this. But now I'm stuck. Like this. For eternity! I really don't want to cheat. My brain is a little fried today. I was in 3.5 hours of meetings, 3.5, 4 hours of meetings, something like that today. It was a lot of meeting time. So like brain fizzled, completely fizzled. It's a good time. Yeah, no, I know. I should not cheat because that'd be bad, and I'd be a bad person for doing it. Mm-hmm. Of course, might get poor by the end of this time trying to do it because I am not. I think I probably could have done that better. Nope. No, I think I messed this up. Get 3 out of 4 again? Yeah. Damn, messed it up again. I'm trying to think of which one I should do first. I'm getting distracted by the music. Ah, I probably could have, honestly. The music is so good, though. How could I not let it distract me? It's so fun. It's so fun. What I need to do is find a way to position things, so I just plot them all. That's kind of my goal. I think I have an idea. Maybe I have an idea. You know, I feel like there are a lot of ones like that. I don't think I have the soundtrack for this one, which is a shame on my own part. I should fix that. Ugh. Ugh. Peachy Keen, in fact. Well, that was fun. We did it! We solved the mystery, guys. Time to go home. Time Like magazine? Or Tyke Like magazine? Clever Hans, the horse. Not sure why we needed to know that. Sign language becoming hobo sign language becoming widespread. I'm sure that'll be useful sometime. This must be the infamous clock. And there's a puzzle inside, because why wouldn't there be? This is Nancy Drew, after all. Nope. Nope.
Wonder what this mirror's doing in here.
I mean, you don't have to do it all the way at once. You can kind of inch it along a little bit, but yeah, we get there. We got a mirror. We did it. We did the thing. We've been told to call the father.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please. There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
Now, how may it be a service? So where are you from, sweetie?
I'd like to talk to Carson Drew. His number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Carson Drew speaking.
Hi, Dad.
Well, is Titusville okay?
They are dangerously close to revealing that Nancy Drew is in fact a vampire, and therefore you cannot see her in any mirror. The problem.
The car ran like a top.
It ought to. That's a fine car. You treat it well, it'll treat you well.
All
I
right,
was told
Atticus.
that you wanted me to call.
I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up. Save him paying postage.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams. He said you can't miss it.
Will do.
These papers are extremely important, Nancy.
I will pick them up, Dad.
Good. Remember, watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Yes, Dad.
And if you do get a flat, take it off and put on your spare, and then head straight to a gas station and get it fixed.
Yes, Dad.
All right, lecture over.
Thank
Have
God.
you found out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
She wanted me to have you lock her mother's jewelry up in your safe. Only someone stole it before I could take it with me.
Stole it? Good gosh.
That was right after the stove in the kitchen exploded.
The stove exploded?
Aw,
Sounds
shucks.
to me like you'd be well advised to cut your visit there short.
No, I want to find out what's going on. I have to find out what's going on.
You have to?
Well, yeah, you know. Emily just lost her mom, and she's worried about losing the inn, and her guardian's all wet when it comes to helping out, and...
And the truth is, you are so curious that you feel like you'll absolutely burst if you don't find out why all these weird things have been happening, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, I know the feeling. You're a chip off the old block, I'm afraid. Well, as long as you're like me in one other way, you should be fine.
He does
What
know.
way is that? Smart?
Careful.
Well, the addiction has begun. She has found it.
If somebody says they're going to leave you something in their will and then doesn't, is there anything you can do about it?
Not a thing. Whatever's in writing is the only thing that counts, unless, of course, the will was tampered with or forged, and you can prove it. If not, you're out of luck. Why do you ask?
Emily's neighbor, Josiah Crowley, told her and her mom that they were going to inherit part of his estate. But when he died, his will left everything to this ESP expert named Richard Topham.
That's too bad, but this Crowley fellow was free to leave whatever he wanted to whomever he wanted, I'm afraid. People do change their minds, you know.
I met Emily's guardian, Jane. What does a guardian do, anyway?
A guardian is pretty much a surrogate parent. Jane is legally responsible for Emily's physical and financial well-being.
Jane doesn't strike me as being
Little
the
did you know, we're
parental
not playing
type.
Secret of
In
the
fact, I
Old
get
Clock.
the
We're
impression
actually
she's in
playing
way over her
Thomas
head.
the Tank Engine.
Fortunately for her, it's not forever. Most guardianships end when the ward turns 18. And then both Jane and Emily will be free to do whatever they please.
You'd think Emily's mom would have chosen somebody a little more competent to take care of her only child.
Things aren't always as they appear. Maybe she's not as bad as you think.
Or maybe she's worse.
Don't tell me you think Emily's guardian stole the jewelry.
Just saying.
Grief, where did you get such a suspicious mind?
I think it was from the person who has always told me that the best way to solve a problem is to look at all the possibilities. Dad.
I did say that, didn't I?
Checkmate. Gotcha. Gotcha, Mr. Atticus
Dad.
Finch.
Keep in touch.
Didn't realize we were going to have a full-on... let's talk to Bess.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please.
No.
There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
Hi, could you please connect me with Bess Marvin at KL54468?
Just a second.
Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's Nancy.
George, get over here. It's Nancy Drew. So how's the Lilac Inn?
A little strange.
Why? Because of Emily?
Well, yes.
Hi, Nancy.
Is that you, George?
Ouch, that's my foot.
Well, move over.
But I can't hear. You move over. Then I can't hear. Look, just hold the phone like this, okay? There. Can you hear us?
I can hear you fine.
It would be so nice to have two phones in this house. We don't even have a telephone
Poor rich
in
girl,
our house.
Bess.
So quit griping. So Nancy, what's the scoop?
Has either of you ever been to the Lilac Inn?
I have. They have the best cherry pie there. It's like you get
Yeah.
a whole cherry tree in every
Well.
piece.
Hello? Is someone on the line? Hello?
We're on the line, Mrs. Farthingham.
Well, get off. I need to make a call.
But we just got on.
Then it should be no problem for you to get off.
Just give us one more minute, Mrs. Farthingham, please.
Oh, all right. You have 1 more minute.
Go on, Nancy. What were you saying?
Just that I...
Shh. Wait a minute, Mrs. Farthingham. Would you mind hanging up? All clear. Oh, how I wish we didn't have to share a phone line with her. Just be grateful you have a phone, Bess.
Some jewels
Poor
were
rich
stolen
girl,
out of
Bess.
Emily's room this morning at the same time that a fire destroyed the stove in the kitchen.
Destroyed the stove? You mean they can't bake any more cherry pies?
Not for a while. Emily's worried that
End of the
she may
world.
have to
We're done.
sell the inn.
Is that bad? I mean, she's only 17.
The bad part is, I get the feeling Emily is keeping something from me.
Like what?
I don't know. Yet.
Yet?
Well, I can't just turn around and drive home now, can I?
Why not?
Because...
Are you girls still on the line?
We're not done talking yet.
Well, I've been patient long enough. You girls get off right now.
But we...
Right now, or the next call I make will be to your father.
We gotta go, Nancy.
That's all right. I'll call you later.
And I'll thank you not to listen in.
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Farthingham. Only nosy busybodies listen in on other people's phone calls.
Yes, well, hang up and be quick about it.
Bye, Nancy.
Talk to you soon.
This game kind of made me fall in love a little bit more with George for sure, because George is so friggin' sassy and she will not take shit from this old lady, which is great. And no, CJ, you were absolutely right. Like, the idea that someone could be like, I don't know, I guess we kind of already have people like watching our emails.
Got it. Looks
Got
like
it.
someone recently had a key appraised.
Yeah, it's a great call. It's a fun time. But this is the house, the Topham School for the Study and Development of Paranormal Powers. Just walk right in.
Over here, Miss Drew. Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
Well, okay. This is fine. Friggin' cat. Really ugly cat. Really ugly cat. Topham is quotable. He's quotable like Trump is quotable. I'm just gonna leave this on the screen for a bit longer so you can just watch this cat.
How nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
Oops.
Mr. Topham?
Richard Topham at your service.
What were you doing just now?
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move by using nothing but my own psychic energy. Have you ever focused sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was
energy.
a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I guess.
You see, that's what I do with my cerebral emanations, my thoughts. I focus them until they're a beam of pure energy which ultimately disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
Does he have nice hands? I mean, I don't know. I guess I never noticed his hands before.
Is that what you teach people in your school? How to beam their thoughts?
I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy. If you want to sign up for an introductory session, I believe I have an opening today.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crowley.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady. Far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
I'm suspicious.
You're not trying to hide something, are you, Mr. Topham?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed, the more my cerebral pulsations seem to diminish. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you further unless and until you prove that you are worthy. That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus deleterious to mine.
Honey, I can walk circles around you. Bring it.
My brainwaves are just fine, Mr. Topham.
Suck
What
it.
I have here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution, then I'll know that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you. Good luck and good day.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He's a bitch. I'm going to enjoy destroying him a little bit. Take a look at this thing. Well. Yeah, he just has a carousel pony, but I'm pretty sure that's mostly so the developer's gonna be like, hey, look at our thing. I forget the answer to this one. But this one is doll, but it goes up, so I'm pretty sure it's just doll up.
Am I smart or what?
Yes, you are. Double cross. Nope.
I'm
Can't
getting
spell.
there.
Bam.
That looks right.
Dry up. Same thing as doll up. And cheese is very big, so...
Am I smart or what?
And he probably bought it from that guy, Kessler. Which is referenced in a later game, but, you know, which, well, an earlier game, yeah. And yeah, all wet.
That looks right.
We done? We good? Cool? Alright, Mr. Nice Hands.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham.
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
Right here.
Let's have a look.
Throw it in his face.
Why, you appear to have indeed found the solution. Well,
Yep.
since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average,
Excuse
which means
me?
talking to you should do me no harm,
Uh-huh.
what would you like to talk about?
Just what does the word paranormal mean, anyway?
The paranormal includes telepathy or communicating by sending and receiving thoughts, extrasensory perception or perceiving that which cannot physically be seen or heard, and psychokinesis, using one's psychic energy to reshape or move objects.
When and how did you meet
Sounds
Josiah
legit.
Crowley?
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped for
I
a
know
bite
what
at the
you did
Lilac
last
Inn.
summer.
Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself. As soon as I told Mr. Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
So it was his idea that you set up your school in his house?
Oh, I know rumor has it that I somehow tricked him into it, that I insinuated my way into his home, but I assure you that was not the case.
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer, people who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
And you weren't nice to him only because you knew he...
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like
Yeah.
a museum than a house. Josiah was a man of many, many interests. I'll be right here if you have any questions. Now what?
I'm not
Did
done.
you hear about the explosion and fire at the Lilac Inn this morning?
I heard the explosion and fire. Ruined my 9 o'clock session.
So you were with a customer when it happened?
Pupil. I was with a pupil. I run
A
a
customer.
school, not a vegetable stand, and yes, I was. Until I dismissed her 20 minutes early. All the
Who's
ruckus
your
and
accreditation
concentration lost.
accreditation through? What agency handles accrediting paranormal schools of psychokinesis? Just wondering. Yeah.
Do you eat at the inn very often?
Not anymore. You see, the fact that Josiah left
Right?
everything to
Yeah,
me made
mystery
some
magic.
people around here, including Emily and now this Jane Willoughby, very bitter. It hurts me, of course, but it's human nature, I suppose.
It was nice talking to you.
I knew you were going to say that. A little psychic humor.
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put
sure.
them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way.
I'm
afraid
sure
that
they
fire
love
today
it.
was as unfortunate for me as it was for Miss Crandall.
I'm sure they love that. Yeah, he's such a nice guy. This is disturbing and mesmerizing. We all swim down here. Ah! Put that back. Don't really want it.
The man on stage in this picture, is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Some things never change, like, you know, me being fascinated by percussion. A radiometer. So how is this psychic? Practical use. That's what you think. E-brain. Still don't know how that has anything to do with psychic energies.
As you'll soon realize, Josiah's mental faculties were starting to go, I'm afraid. He tended to ramble. Very little of what he wrote in there makes sense.
I mean, I've always been a little fascinated by percussion. You get to hit things. It's fun.
What are you when you win Bard Bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
I'm going to write that down, because I happen to remember that Keen is what we are when we win Bard Bounce, because I don't want to play that game again. What poet is the cat's meow? Guessing that's Omar Khayyam. I'm going to write down Omar. Golf. Well, we haven't played golf yet, and Gloria's middle name. I'm sure those will be important. Lock on Carriage House. Yeah, I mean, incoherent ramblings. I mean, to be fair, the, you know, Crowley Roadster Soarer is, questionable.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
This is just terrifying. I would not want that as an alarm clock. Not at all. Took Topham's intelligence test. Fall down. Figuring out the rest should be a cinch. Ah. CC whereabouts. Room off tunnel by scrambled picture. Tesla coil.
Bottom's Q is in note to Gloria.
All of that is written down, because I am good. Yeah, I just love intelligence chess. This old guy, he knew what was up. Poem on the golf course. Sounds like numbers to me. Haven't even gotten to the golf course yet. Buy a carousel horse from Sheldon. Hey man, wait, go back. The Sheldon Rousseau Carousel. Captain Cove in New Jersey? Excuse me? That sounds important. I like how he has a thing to remind him how to open the thing that, yeah, he has right here.
It looks like Josiah lent a trivet to someone, but I can't make out to whom.
Here is the trivet I said you could party at Twin Elms. Twiddle-twiddle-ums. Well, oops. I don't understand, and I don't want to know. Ah! I like his elephant's foot thing over there. That's just a good look.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
I haven't touched anything since he died. Wait. Yeah. Nope. This one. Nope. Nope. Something's supposed. Oh, I was gonna say, like, something's supposed to happen. There's nothing. The guilt is overwhelming. I mean, okay, you smothered the old man in his sleep. We get it. Okay, all right. Such a pretty kitty.
Now what?
Would you happen to know what Gloria Crandall's middle name was?
I haven't the foggiest.
It was nice talking to you.
Good day.
Useless. Well, I'm gonna walk away from that because I cannot open it. I know because it says the lock on the carriage house, and we have only 2 of the 4.
Oh, a miniature golf course. Swell.
Make par for the course, win a prize. Start over at any time, take a new scorecard. Don't forget to dump your old one first. Return your putter and ball when finished. Play, insert 10 cents. Sure, why not? Boop. Oh, right, there's a totally separate game here, the golf ball game. Well, let's do the golf ball game first, I guess. Yeah, it's basically just Mastermind. I used to play Mastermind when I was a kid, like all the friggin' time. I have the not best strategy for this. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. No, it can't be that. Okay, we got the right combo of colors now. 2 things are in the right space. 1 thing is in the right place. 1 thing is in the right place. 1 thing is in the right place. Want to say green is supposed to be on the bottom. I'm gonna fail this. I'm so close to winning too. I'm just not convinced I'm gonna win this particular one. Damn! Total loss. Okay. So this is the wrong order. This still has 2 correct. Shoot. So yellow in this position was successful once, possibly twice, but no, it was not successful twice. So yellow is not in this position. We know that. So we know yellow is not here. Yellow in this position is not correct either. Yellow at the top, yellow at the bottom are the only ones that won. So maybe one of those two. Okay, then purple, well, let's not consider purple yet. Let's consider green, because green is the other one we have the most data for. Green in bottom is not correct. Green here, not correct. Green is at the top, so that means yellow is there. Okay, got that. Orange. Oh, the only time that I repeated things because I was an idiot was here to here. That is not correct. Was correct down here, so it's one of these 2 spots. Put them both there for now. Then this is correct, this is wrong. Makes it that. She still gets it.
Interesting.
Oh, that looks like numbers. Right, the poem with the numbers. The moon in the sky was once, that's 1. Hard to say. It's high time I saw this thing known as day. So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun, and before long it realized just what it had done. It's far too bright here. I've made a mistake. What heat, what havoc the sun can create. I want to go back. So when the dusk came again, the moon rose when it should, and said, "Ah, 'tis heaven." That was a push. The last one's a push. Just a bit of a push. Well, let's go play golf. I'm not very good at golf, unfortunately. Ah! Ruined! 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 Get in there. Damn it. Well, par was 2. 3. Not a good start. Not a good start. Okay. Ah! I'm stuck with... Hold on. Let's see if we can... Damn it! No! Ruined! Ah! I made it worse. You know, it probably is still better than the thing. Yeah. That's fair. You know, it would have been nicer if they didn't call it. That would have been harder at the very least to do that. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, this one is like the worst one because that right over that way, that hole that's like right here, looks like it's a quick thing. But like, I don't think you can actually get in there. Bam! Got it in 2. I'm still below par, unfortunately. Ruined! Ruined! And now I gotta... ruined. Oh my god. Just end this. End this pain. End this suffering. Fuck. Oh my god. No! Please get in the hole. So good. So good. This crab looks familiar. This crab looks very familiar. How does this crab look familiar? Okay, alright, okay. This is gonna be bad. It was bad. And the spoiler alert, it was bad. Oh my god! I'm so bad at this. Guys! Oh, hey, we did it. But not quite. Hey, par was 5 and I only got 6. It's actually not as bad as I thought. But still, that was pretty fucking bad. Yeah. It definitely could have been way better for sure. I also probably could have done better there as well. But someone's at least good here. Oh yeah. That's right. We're gonna
Missed it.
get 2 under par. However, we're gonna have to do that again. Let's try one more time. I'm gonna try one more time. Because I am determined to not suck. We're not gonna suck this time. Okay. 1. Shit. 3. Ah! Bad start. No! What the shit? Okay. Got down there. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
I hit it too hard.
No, you didn't. You hit it just hard enough, Nancy. I got par. Okay. Still need to get 1 under par at the very least. Yeah! Like that. Except par was 2, so actually... Okay, good start. You know that hole doesn't work. Nope. I'm gonna try this one then, I guess. 'Cause... damn. No such luck. Okay, well, now we know which one's not to... That didn't go so well. That didn't go so well. Okay. Still doing okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm practicing to be better later when I really do it for real. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be where that went, but okay. Fine, it's okay. It's fine.
I hit it too hard.
Shush. Fine, Nancy. Ah, really? Hate that. I hit it too hard. Well, Nancy.
Oh, horse feathers.
Got closer. I mean, I got closer. Yeah, mini golf, unfortunately, and I'm not good at it. How much money do I have? Okay, should be fine. Just can't run out of money. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to look up my 1930s lingo so that I can play this game far more properly. And swear more properly. Ah, ruined. But hey, I'll buy it. Okay. Biggest problem is that the game kind of screws you over with its aspect ratio. Like, you can't... But hey, we're at par so far, so I'm gonna keep trucking along. Hoping we do the thing. So far, we're doing okay. Yeah! Okay. I hit it too hard. Nancy did hit that too hard. That's what she says when she... No, 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 I will not say that. Okay. This is gonna give me a hole in 2-ish, right? 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 You got this, come on. Check. Boop. And ball vision. It's almost like they're using this animation for... Yeah. 1 under par, even. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. This is going to be the time we make it happen. This is going to be the time we make it all happen. This is where the magic happens, folks. This is where the magic happens. I hate this one so friggin' much. I hate this one so much. Okay. So much. Par is 5. Still good. We need to get a 5 or 6. Otherwise, we riot. This is the end. And we're off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I hit it too hard.
Hit it too hard.
Called it. You're fine, Nancy. Ah, so close.
Hooray!
I think we did. 1 under par. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. Well, let's win a prize. Wait a minute. A red horse. A free lesson with Mr. Topham. Ooh, goody. When you get par at golf, you are what? I thought I was supposed to tell us a thing.
Looks like I'm supposed to put my scorecard in here when I'm done.
Well, I don't remember what it is.
What's cooking?
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
Somehow he knew who I was before he even saw me.
He came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time, I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Josiah Crowley seemed to think he was legit. Legit, Nancy?
Josiah Crowley seemed to think he was legit.
And
Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of J-U-N-K.
Legit.
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it. Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Have you tried it out?
Me? Please, I got better things to do with my time.
What was Emily's mom's middle name? Do you remember?
Of course I do. It was... Oh, piffle. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It was... It'll pop into this feeble brain of mine one of these days. Why don't you just go ask Emily?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
Hi, Nancy.
What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Oh,
Thank you.
Just curious. Is the clock in the parlor the one Josiah gave you?
Yes. I don't know why he gave it to us. It's never worked, and nobody can open it to find out why.
Legit first usage. Apparently it's older than we think it is. Oh. Okay. People have been calling things legit since 1897. Originally, the term referred to legitimate drama. That is, drama with literary merit. Huh. Well, there you go.
Do you know anything about a cue Josiah left your mother in a note?
No. Why?
Oh, just curious.
I'm gonna ask
I'll
you
be
a bunch
back
of
in a
questions.
little bit.
Thanks
Why?
again, Nancy.
Just curious. Just maybe, I don't know. I just had an idea. Maybe, I don't know. Puttering out in my car time.
That car I saw before is gone.
This is the best part of the game. I should probably be driving on the right side of the road. There we go. And not hitting things. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, I'm bad at driving.
Something I can do for you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and my father
Say
said
no
that...
more. You're here to pick up some papers. They're in that envelope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
Yeah.
No, it's
Space
just that my
park.
regular driver never showed up today, so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams. How would you like to earn some extra cash?
Money?
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
I like
You've got
money.
a car, you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say?
You know
I'll pay
my
you
father
25 cents each
because-
time you complete a delivery. And you might even get some tips.
Okay, sure.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when you're done and I'll pay you and give you another telegram to deliver.
Great. See you in a little while.
Of course, if we were British, it would be Blenheim Nursery, not Blenheim. Now we're gonna go to the estate.
Mrs. Sheldon?
Yes?
My name's
This is the
Nancy
Biltmore,
Drew.
by the
I'm
way,
a
in
friend
North
of
Carolina.
Emily Crandall's.
Built
Get
by the
on with it,
Vanderbilts.
dear.
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to see the trivet you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is. Unfortunately, I've an errand to run, so I can't look for it right now.
Maybe I could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see. Rather expensive car at that.
Yeah.
Very well, Miss Drew.
Bitch.
Go fetch my bridge cards from Miss Tchaikovsky, and upon your return, I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Miss Tchaikovsky?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusville Telco, as she insists on calling it. The switchboard is in her parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains. I, on the other hand, am expecting company within the hour, so do hurry.
Well, dear, I must say this is quite a trivial little thing that you are having me do. I do not appreciate your particular tone. If in the future you are to address me and ask me for a favor, which is exactly what I am doing for you, I ask that you do so with a bit more tact.
Yeah?
Are you Miss Tchaikovsky?
Yeah? And you are?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Oh, yeah! I put you through to your father, didn't I? You pick up those papers for him yet?
Actually, Wait a minute. How did you know about that?
See this headset I'm wearing? I plug it in and what do you know? I hear things.
You-
Look, I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked
what
me to
happens
pick
if
up
she's
her
not
bridge
here?
cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car of yours
You
over to
know-
the orphanage and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
Wait. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. So the Biltmore estate has 250 rooms in the house, which is actually more than their New York property did. The Vanderbilt's New York property. Oh, I forgot that it was still owned by the Vanderbilts. Well, closest thing I have to the Vanderbilts at this point. Yes. So, so the Biltmore may have 43 bathrooms, but I find it more interesting and intriguing for certain to look at, God, it's killing me. Down in Rhode Island, right at the tip, it's, Newport, Rhode Island. The mansions out there, I'm sorry, the cottages out there. The Breakers, the Vanderbilt's mansion out down in Rhode Island, that has 70 rooms, I believe, which is just under half of the size of the New York apartment that the Vanderbilts used when they were not out at the summer. I forgot where.
The door's locked. Guess he stepped out for a minute.
Where are we going again?
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yes?
My name is Nancy.
It is locked.
Stephen,
That is right.
put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands. Or
Does it
in
work?
our mouths.
Oh, it doesn't still work.
I'm sorry. You were saying?
Miss Jakowski asked me to pick up some raffle tickets from you.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets. The fact of the matter is
Elsie, no hitting.
I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you?
Oh, goodness, if you could do that, I'd be forever grateful. They can be any kind of toy at all. The children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I better go rinse out his mouth before... Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. Spit that out this instant.
These people have problems that I cannot solve. Children, for example. There must be a store around here somewhere. Can't remember where. I'm lost. There's a map, isn't there? Bank. General store. Yep. Very wrong. Of course it tastes bad. It's a pine cone.
Maybe I could buy some toys for the orphans in here. Two toys down, 3 to go.
Well, I got a thing.
That makes 3 toys. Four toys. I just need 1 more.
Save me some money. This scary looking bear.
5 toys. That's all
Scary
I
looking
need.
bear. He died. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Clarence, and then he died. Trying to take nice tight turns. It's really hard. Oh my god, it's hard.
Hi, do you have 5 toys for me?
I certainly do.
Please,
Oh, that's
take them.
wonderful. You're such a saint. You hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much.
Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets. I don't have them, dear. You'll have to pick them up from Phelps' print shop. Then just take them straight to Mr. Kowski. We don't pull
Yep.
hair, Ralphie. Especially when we have jelly on our hands.
Phelps Print Shop. Wonderful.
Love doing all these errands for people who...
Sorry, young lady, I'm about to close.
I'm just here to pick up the raffle tickets you printed for Mrs. O'Shea.
Oh, darn it. I did tell her I'd have those done today, didn't I? Well, I'm sorry, but they're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, but I need to have them today.
And I need to go fishing.
Fishing?
My brother-in-law thinks he's hot stuff because he caught an 18-inch largemouth bass this morning. So I bet him I could catch a 19-incher by the end of the day. And if I do, I get his stamp collection. And if I don't, he gets mine. And since stamp collecting is about the only hobby I can afford these days, I'm going fishing.
I know. You stay here and print those raffle tickets, and I'll go fishing for you.
Not everybody can catch a 19-inch largemouth bass, you know. It takes skill and muscle and brains. Bass are pretty smart.
I can do it, Mr. Phelps.
You better be right, because you're not getting those raffle tickets until I get my 19-incher. You can use my gear. I left everything out at the fishing hole.
Great. I'll see you later.
I swear everybody in this town is a freaking cartoon character. I'm expecting to run into Bugs Bunny next. Alright, we got this. We can do this. I don't know what a bass looks like.
First thing I need to do is bait my hook. Yuck.
Yep.
Now I toss this in the water, and when the bobber goes under the water, I need to pull the line up fast.
I don't remember how I'm supposed to do this. Bloom.
I got a fish!
That doesn't look like right.
This isn't what I want.
Yeah. I don't know where there might be a book on fish.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Seymour.
Just leave it on the desk there. I'd, tip you, but as you can see, my hands are filthy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to doll up some of my plants before this guy named Mr. Martin comes in. He's a big cheese at some oil company, and I'm hoping he... Ow!
Did that plant just bite you?
It did kind of feel that way.
I think I'll be going now. Bye!
Anyone catch the musical joke in there? Oh, because his name is Seymour and the plant bit him? Suddenly Seymour. I'm funny. Does anyone in here know anything about fish? I need to know about fish. Nope.
What's cooking?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Nothing.
Alrighty dighty.
Oh, nopey dopey.
Hi, Nancy.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the best.
Nope. What's with that? Nope. That's what I am vaguely trying to remember myself, actually. Maybe I wonder if it's in here? I can't... I feel like I remember it popping up and being like, oh, this would have been useful earlier, kind of a thing. But... Okay, now I have to figure out what I am at when I get par at golf. And I don't remember what it is. Because I got par, and I got a red horse. Pony? I think that might be right, actually. Yup. And then Lois. Shablam. Got pwned, punked, some doodled. Yeah, there we go. Freshwater fish of the Midwest. Got it. I remember finding this before and being like, aha, I remember that. So he said smallmouth bass, right? Wait, am I supposed to catch a smallmouth or a largemouth bass? Largemouth bass, okay. Grass beds and minnows for bait. There we go. We'll come back to the rest of this after we finish. Zoom. Back in the car. Honestly, I only remember it because I remember finding it and being like, this would have been useful earlier. Literally just being like, this is not useful to me now. Thank you for taking forever. So minnows and grass. Okay. I mean, that's fair.
I caught one.
Shablam? Pretty sure.
Looks like 19 inches to me.
Certainly is a long fish.
I should get this fish to Mr. Phelps before the smell gets any worse.
You have an open car.
Let's see what you got in there. How about that? You did it. Here, let me take it from you.
Please do. I think it's starting to get a little ripe.
Just rest yourself a minute while I get those raffle tickets. There you go. 10 dozen tickets to the annual Orphans Benefit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go make a telephone call.
To your brother-in-law?
Yeah, the one who used to collect stamps.
Bye.
Takes a strange amount of delight in ruining his brother's hobby.
Hi, you got those raffle tickets for me?
I sure do.
Great. And here are Mrs. Sheldon's bridge cards. One of the gals spilled Moxie all over them, but I cleaned them up real good, so let's not tell Mrs. Sheldon, okay?
Okay. Thanks for your help, Miss Jakowski.
Thanks for your help. Bye now.
Is this where I get insulted by the rich woman again for being rich?
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
You're fine.
Do you have my bridge cards?
Right here.
Good. And here is Josiah's trivet. I didn't realize when I asked to borrow it that it was such an eyesore. But once a sumptuous dish of my buff stroganoff was placed atop it, I assure you, no one noticed. Now do run along. My guest will be arriving any minute. And that dress of yours, it's, well...
I like this dress. It's very flouncy.
Now, I don't want to say anything about Nancy's fashion choices. And I'm sure in the 1930s they were better than they are in the 1990s, because I've seen the jeans she packs. I have never liked mom jeans. We'll leave it there. Never liked mom jeans. I don't know how much money I need to... come on, go around, thank you.
Did you
Trying to
deliver that
avoid those
telegram?
potholes.
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
Yeah. Mom
And
jeans.
here's your next telegram. Take this to Counselor Alice out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
Nope. Nope. Forget where this is. Ah. Well, I have to go past the gas station anyway, so fine.
Hi, I've got a telegram for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason! What a jokester. Anyway, thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any money to tip you.
That's okay. Have a swell day.
This town is gonna have... It's gonna have problems.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Thank you, miss. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
Everyone in this town is a cartoon character. Everyone.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you.
Here's your money.
And
here's your next telegram.
Deliver this to Mr. Jones at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Fetch de vache. Quoi? Fetch de vache.
Hello, I need to deliver this telegram to Mr. Jones.
That's me. Thanks. You can tell me I'm all wet, but I don't have any money to tip you with. Wait a minute. Here, how about a nice fresh glass of milk?
No, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. Ah, damn it, I hit a pothole. Cool. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to the guy at the bank. Totally forgot to talk to the guy at the bank. Whoops. Guess we're gonna go back downtown. Gotta fill up another 25 cents of gas anyway. Isn't there an achievement for getting money on this? I can't remember how much money you need to get for the achievement, but I want to get it. Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Miss Ross at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep up the good work.
Hi, I have a telegram from Miss Ross.
My name's Rebecca, and I'm only 10, but I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double-cross you or anything like that.
Well, okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
No sweat. I mean, you're welcome.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
Hello.
Do you wish to enroll?
No, I'm just looking around. Bye.
Farewell.
Went to the wrong place again. That happens a lot.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
Yeah, no, I honestly...
And here's your next telegram.
Oh.
Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory. Keep up
Dr.
the good
Bob.
work.
Alright. Go do that. Get some gas, because pretty much almost halfway out again on gas. Oh, this is my favorite road in this game. Can I hit that pothole? Nope. Okay. See if I can get through the whole game without breaking my tires.
I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Dr. Bob.
That would be me. Thank you.
Wow, that's a big telescope.
Come back after dark and I'll let you take a look. You can consider it your tip.
I may just do that. Bye-bye.
Dr. Bob Bobson. That's a good microscope doctor. It's a very big microscope.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
That's okay. I changed my mind. Bye.
No, I don't want you to fill her up because I'm supposed to be at half a tank, but I'm trying in circles until they let me get half a tank of gas.
I've only got half a
Thank
tank
you.
of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Welcome to Zippy's, where
I wish I
zipless
could
service
fill up
is
my
zippily
entire gas
zapped
tank
and
for
zippy
$1.
service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
It's ingrained
Try
into your
Zippily.
memory. You can't let it go. Welcome to Zippy's.
Did you
Zippy's
deliver that
zipless
telegram?
surface.
I
is the
sure did.
zippiest.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Miss Temple at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
This minigame thing is just stupidly addicting because it just
Hello,
sucks
I've
you
got a
in.
telegram for Miss Temple.
I am she. We teachers don't get paid much, you know.
I understand. Did this by any chance used to be the Brewster Academy?
Why, yes, it did.
Thought so. Bye.
But it's a Jane Austen joke. Pretty sure it's a Jane, or is it a Bronte Sisters
Did you
joke?
deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
I
Good
am
for
she.
you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Dr. Ackerman out at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep
We're
up
gonna
the good
pass
work.
on that one. No, we're gonna go deliver it, and then we're not going to collect the money. But we know where we have to go the next time, because that happens to me all the time.
Hello, I'm delivering a telegram to Dr. Ackerman.
I shall deliver it to the good doctor forthwith. He rarely tips, and I never do.
That's okay. Bye.
All these people who can't even bother to tip a little bit. Cheapskates. Cheapskates!
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
Right through that door. Hello.
Something's
Are
wrong
you
with
Nancy
his
Drew?
face.
Sounds like Emily called you.
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
He looks like the guy that I'm gonna have to play Mahler 7th for next week. No, not next week. May. It's in May.
I hear that some businesses aren't doing so well these days.
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks.
Yeah.
President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner.
Yeah, no,
but
I don't.
You have to wonder.
Yeah, CJ, I forgot you weren't here for that part. Yeah, I signed up to play oboe in a Mahler symphony. Completely forgetting that Mahler 7 is an hour and a half long. And I am out of shape. So he said he may have someone for English horn, unfortunately, but he doesn't have other oboes. The same. I'm gonna. Is it only an hour? The recording I found was an hour and 20. That was which one was that? Chicago and Abato. But yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make a thing.
Is your bank doing okay?
I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Main Street Bank, Jim Archer speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by. Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you?
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Well, I know for a fact that it was not. Why?
Because someone snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Oh, no. I heard there'd been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died, or so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
My father's a lawyer, I know.
Why do you think he wound up leaving Gloria nothing?
I have no idea. Truth be told, he'd given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on too. But when I finally read his will, it all went to Topham.
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right, whatever that meant.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
What was he reading?
His
Well, at least
favorite
he
book,
died in a library.
Makeup Secrets of Lon Chaney.
The Makeup Secrets of Lon Chaney. Okay. Yeah, no, that's true. Like, this is not necessarily, yeah, no, you're right.
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Has it been opened?
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
If Topham can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
How well
I don't know about you
Jane
guys, but
Willoughby?
I'm pretty
You know,
sure
Emily's guardian?
we found
Not well at all.
a bit
Met
of
her
a
once or twice.
mystery.
Seemed a little flighty.
Do you think Emily's going to be able to run the inn by herself?
Times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up.
What's your opinion of Richard Topham?
Interesting gentleman who's in an interesting line of work.
Does he do business here?
Yes, he does.
Have you ever attended one of his training sessions?
No, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I think he's a fraud. He makes a living doing whatever it is he does. So obviously someone thinks he's the real deal.
I guess I'll be
Grifting,
going.
you mean.
Come back anytime.
He makes a living
Don't you ever
doing
use this
grifting.
typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam.
October 9, 1929. Dear Mrs. Sheldon, here is
this is
the
gonna...
trivet I said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back.
Well, considering it's right here, no, he did not. That looks like some kind of thing for a puzzle.
Who's Clara?
Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
Did Josiah Crowley give you this clock?
Yes. Unfortunately, it stopped
Claire
keeping
Pickford
time
is a
almost
wonderful
immediately.
woman. Absolutely wonderful
That
woman.
receipt I found outside the inn. I wonder if the key it refers to is the one to this clock.
Hello again.
I guess I'll be going.
Give my best to Emily.
I mean, she's a beautiful, inspirational figure.
Is this your car?
Yes, it is. Bought and paid for.
It's a very nice everything.
Hello, are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. One key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer wanted you to appraise a key?
It was very ornate, had jewels all over it. Fake jewels, as it turned out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate refused to pay me and told me to keep it.
Do you think I could have it?
Sure, once you pay the appraisal fee.
Oof.
Which is...
$1.50.
Here you go.
Good. Here's the key. Enjoy.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Archer. I'm just gonna come back into your office and play with this clock a little bit and this
It would
key
sure
that
be
you...
nice to be able to open this thing.
Wouldn't it? No? Okay, well.
Hello again.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know.
Whose ever car it wasn't there after the fire.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that area too.
The key that you had Mr. Waddell appraise. Could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
I found the receipt on the path to Richard Topham's house.
Really? I thought I'd thrown it out. You see, when he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So, it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
Well, you know, all these little tchotchkes are important.
I need a special key.
Oh, hey. Shablam. Let's see the one that clicked. Ah, there we go. Oh, because, yeah, see the little line that goes here. Here, I forgot about the lines. Nope. Ta-da! Just take this other mirror that is suspiciously pointed away from me.
Hello again.
I guess I'll be going.
Talk about
nice
the clock.
talking to you.
Not gonna talk about the clock. Wonder if Carson knows. Is he aware that his daughter is actually a vampire? Does he really know?
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you.
I need
Here's
some
your money. And here's your next telegram. This one's for Old Man Johnson out at his farm. Keep up the good work.
Where's the Johnson farm? I don't freaking remember. The secret of the old mirrors. Amen. Oh, this way.
Are you Mr. Johnson?
Maybe. Who are you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and if you are Mr. Johnson, I've got a telegram for you.
Well, thank you. Hey, you want a tip?
Sure.
Buy low, sell high.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
Yeah, no, they're just vessels for the mirrors. Those are, I feel like you could have probably just gotten other mirrors. Once you figured out that you needed mirrors for a thing that we haven't actually looked at yet.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go to the railroad station and deliver this to Willie Joe. Keep up the good work.
Willie Joe at the railroad station. This is gonna be another cartoon character.
Hi, I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Willie Joe. Is that you?
No, I'm Willie Joe's Uncle John. I see that she gets it, though.
She?
She, with a capital S.
Well, bye.
Nancy, there's no need to be like that.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next
I
telegram.
promise we will not
Take
do
this
this
to
the
Phil Connor
entire
out
rest
at
of the day.
Krollmeister Nails. Keep up the good work.
But I am now poor because a certain
I have a
jeweler
telegram for Phil
took all my
Connor.
money.
I'm Phil. Thank you. I got a tip for you. Here.
Ow, that's a nail.
That's what we make here. Nails. Beauty, ain't she?
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Connor. Bye.
Yeah.
Did
Ah,
you
I
deliver
hit
that
the thing.
telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
No good at this driving
And
thing,
here's
alright.
your next telegram. This one here is for Helen C. White. She's at the library. Keep up the good work.
Library is right here, so...
I have a telegram here for...
Shh! You're in a library.
Sorry. This telegram is for Helen C. White.
Who?
Helen C. White.
Bill and Steve Wright.
Helen C. White.
Shh!
Here.
A telegram for Miss White. I'll give it to her. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
Never mind.
Shh.
Yeah,
Did you
we don't
deliver
do
that
that.
telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's
We don't-
your
we
money.
don't- we don't do that.
And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Molly out at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
It was such a weird... this one goes to Molly out in Vash's Dairy. What is that noise? Oh, it's the nursery.
Hi, Mr. Jones. I've got a telegram here for Molly.
She's in the milking shed. I'll give it to her. Say, I got some freshly churned butter here.
That's okay. Bye.
I'm good. I am good. Thank you, but I hit the pothole. Bad at driving. Okay. Well, we've got a bunch of things to look at here. But we haven't actually looked at anything inside here, so... I know how to play this game. I know how to play this game. Cool. 2, 6, 3, 1. There we go. Aha! I like how it just automatically closes.
I wonder what goes here.
And if that's there... Oh, here's this creepy, scary one. I don't like this song. There's always one.
I wonder what goes here.
One more we need to fix. Now this has moons on it, and we happen to have a thing, a poem, that had numbers and moons. So I'm just gonna say 1, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7. Ding! And we got all the things. Shablam. We're just cooking right along, aren't we? Literally just slamming this out. Shablam. Got that done. Anything else over here? Nope. Well.
I need to adjust the mirrors so that the light hits them just right.
We're aiming for this guy. Ah, damn. Okay, so not that. Maybe... that. There. Yeah. That looks dangerous. You didn't think we'd be going into diesel punk today, did ya? But honey, the secret of the old clock is diesel punk. Forget where you put LWAT. Marcel's band, you old coot.
I've seen these symbols before. They were in that newspaper story about hobos.
New quartz from Krollmeister Crystal Company, paid $4.74. Highway robbery. Liberty to take 6 weeks. To have what I'll cut the blank. The swell job last time.
That won't work.
Wow.
Looks like Josiah was a ham radio operator. Looks like I can't use the radio unless and until I replace the crystal.
Crystal?
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Do you by any chance know who Marcel is?
Marcel was what Josiah called his favorite hat.
His hat? The man named his hat?
He loved that hat, so to him, naming it made perfect sense.
Do you still have Marcel?
No, as a matter of fact, I gave that hat to Gloria Crandall. She said she was fond of the old fellow and wanted something to remember him by, although I suspect the real reason she wanted that hat was to see if he'd stashed any money in it.
Josiah ordered something from the Krollmeister Crystal Company just before he passed away. Do you know if it ever arrived?
You must be talking about that chunk of quartz that came last winter. I still have it right here. Why?
I was wondering if I could buy it from you. For my father. He loves quartz.
Perhaps we can work something out. You see, amazing as this is going to sound, I am able to project my thoughts into another person's brain.
Is that so?
The only problem is, not everyone has the intellectual capacity to receive my thoughts. But since you have already demonstrated a high level of intelligence...
Is that
yes,
so?
You may very well be the ideal subject.
Me? Really?
You are going to help me prove that I am telepathic. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shuffle a deck which contains 5 sets of these cards. Then I'm going to turn my back, draw a card, look at it, and start transmitting my thoughts. When you receive my thoughts, you will identify the card I'm looking at. Once you correctly identify 5 cards in a row, I'll give you that piece of quartz.
But
remember the
what
trick
if
to
I
this.
can't do it?
Just stay focused on the cards and my superior brain power will do the rest. Very well, let's begin.
Superior brain power?
Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
That's not right.
Oh.
Here's another. What card is this?
I think it's this one.
Wrong. Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Very good.
Okay,
well,
holding.
you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I thinking about?
This one?
No, try again. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
You go, girl. Here's another. What card am I looking at?
This one.
No, try again.
Damn.
What card am I holding?
I think it's this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's another. What card am I looking at?
This one?
Very good.
Oh my gosh. Whenever he picks up a particular card, he always says the same thing.
Well,
Yep.
you failed
Thank
to
you,
correctly
Nance's
identify
brain.
5 in a row. Shall
You
we
go,
continue?
girl. Yeah. You go, girl.
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I thinking about?
I still don't know which one thinking is.
This one.
No, try again. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one?
Wrong.
What?
Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one.
Wrong. Here's
What?
another. What card am I holding?
I think
bitch.
it's this one.
Yes. Here's another. What card is this?
This one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You
I'm
bet.
gonna
Ready
crack
when
your
you are.
code, buddy.
Very well.
Bring it.
Let's begin. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus.
Okay.
Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
I think it's this one.
Wrong. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one?
Wrong. Here's another. This
wrote
is
these down.
which card?
I think it's this one.
You go, girl. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card is this?
Card is this?
This one.
Very good. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
Thinking of. We haven't figured this one out yet.
This one.
Wrong.
Nope.
Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
No, try again. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
I think it's this one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
Very good.
I wonder, could he be telling me what card he's picking out by
He
which
is, but
question he asks me?
we have to.
Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I holding?
Holding. That one is the square.
This one?
Marvelous. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
Thinking of. We still
This
haven't gotten.
one.
No, try again.
Oh my god.
What card am I looking at?
Thinking of. Looking at is not this one.
I think it's this one.
That's not right.
Fuck you.
Here's another. This is which card?
This is which card is the star?
This one?
You go, girl.
Please don't.
Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
Card am I thinking about? There's a different one that we haven't done yet.
This one.
Very good.
Okay,
well,
thinking about
you
is
failed
also
to
the
correctly
star.
identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet.
We will
Ready
get
when
this.
you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Excellent. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one.
That's not right.
Okay.
Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
You know what card I'm looking at.
This one.
Wrong. Here's
Still
another.
wrong.
What card am I holding?
This one.
Very good.
That doesn't help me.
Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready
Do I
when
know
you are.
what you
Very
search
well.
for? Do you know?
Let's begin.
Okay, we'll fix that.
Can you tell me what card this is?
I don't think I've had this question yet.
I think it's this one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one?
That's not right.
Ugh.
Here's another.
The
What
subtle
card am I
differences
thinking
are
of?
frustrating.
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Marvelous. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify
close.
5 in a row. Shall we continue?
So close.
You bet. Ready
I
when you
will
are.
break
Very well.
you.
Let's begin.
Top 'em.
Can you
I will
tell
break
me what
you.
card this is?
This is the one. This is one of the ones that I haven't figured out yet. Oh my god!
I think it's this one.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
What am I concentrating on?
This one?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
Card am I thinking about is
This one?
Yes. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
concentrating on.
This one.
Yes. Here's another.
Please don't
what
break this.
card am I concentrating on?
Thank you.
This one.
Very good. You did it. Well, actually, I did it.
No,
But
you
in any
didn't.
case, thank you for your assistance. Here's the piece of crystal that
Idiot.
Josiah ordered. Take it. You've earned it. Well, actually, I earned it, but let's not quibble.
Shut up.
But Mr. Topham, you didn't really. I'm afraid that subconsciously you may have.
Yes?
Never mind.
Do you need anything else?
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
Are you still looking for the key?
What's the point? No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I
Too
guess.
guilty.
It was nice talking to you.
The
Or
feeling is
you're convinced
almost
there's more money. Nice talking to you. The feeling is almost mutual. Asshole. Oops. I bet you it's gonna cost us a lot of money to do the thing.
Oh, Nancy, I'm afraid there's been more trouble.
Don't tell me something else blew up.
It's Emily. Oh, this is silly. I'm her guardian. I should just make her sell this place. She's only 17, for Pete's sakes. She should be out meeting boys and going to parties, not trying to run a business.
Miss Willoughby, what happened?
Just go ask her, and make her tell you everything.
Emily blew up? No, her makeup compact blew up. I mean, those eyebrows.
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
That picture on the wall over there, I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move, I really did. Last week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper, coming out of nowhere. Jane thinks it's nerves, but I don't want to talk about this. Did you see Jim Archer?
I'm afraid I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
No, but I do have some good news. Sort of.
Shh! Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Shh! Nothing. I'm going to have to sell the inn, aren't I?
You know, it's possible, just possible, that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left us money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again.
I mean, that's
Listen,
actually
I feel bad enough that you drove all the way out here for nothing. Maybe you should just go home.
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now. There's nothing for you to do.
I'd like to see if Josiah hid a second will somewhere.
What are you? Some kind of Sam Spade?
No, I'm a Nancy Drew.
Just because I've never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't. Anyway, there's no harm in trying, right? Who knows? I might turn out to be good at it.
Who
Be
knows?
my guest.
Might be good at it. Good enough to, do it for, like, some 30-some-odd games. And maybe more if her interactive ever releases Midnight in Salem. Gotta plug it somehow. Waiting on you guys.
Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will somewhere?
No, but he was always hiding stuff. I know because he was always writing reminders to himself about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up, he'd just say he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on. Time will tell. That's all he'd say.
Time will tell.
Do you have any
Clocks.
idea where Josiah may have hidden a safe deposit box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
Especially since Midnight in Salem is supposed to be out this
Would
year.
you happen to know where your mother put Josiah's favorite hat?
Look in the drawer right below me. That's where all Mom's mementos are.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the best.
Maybe this is the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
I've got a key, and I know a man. Gotta go raise a bunch of money because I'm pretty sure I do not have enough to pay for this thing. Be carved or whatever at the jewelry shop.
Hello, Mr. Waddell.
Now what?
I need for you to cut a blank from this piece of quartz.
Now
No
what?
big deal. Let's see it.
The blank needs to be just like the one you made before for Josiah Crowley.
Like I said, no big deal. You're gonna have to cough up $2, though. You can pay me when you pick it up. Good day.
$2. Oof. Well, that's gonna make me straight up poor. Oh, wait a minute. Ba-doop-boop. No.
Hello again.
I think I found the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Really?
I have it right here.
It is from this bank.
May I see if it opens the box?
It takes 2 keys to open a safe deposit box. The owner's key and my key. And in this case, I'm under no obligation to open it for you.
Oh, but I...
However, were you to do me a small favor...
Such as?
I hired a seamstress to make a dress for my wife's birthday next week. Unfortunately, the seamstress and I had a falling out. And now I need to find someone to finish the dress.
Maybe I could find somebody. How much are you willing to pay them?
Oh, the fact of the matter
That's
is,
unfortunate.
the
I'm
dressmaker
sorry.
quit because I couldn't pay her. I misled you before. Business is not fine. This bank is on the brink of ruin.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Archer.
Well, there we go.
I wanted to get my
Very
wife
interactive.
something nice because, well, it might be the last nice thing she gets for a long, long time. Now, Emily
Her
once mentioned
interactive.
that Jane used to be a dressmaker.
How much more has to be done on the dress?
I have it right here. The seamstress said that all the pieces have been cut out and basted together. All that's needed is a sewing machine. When it's finished, bring it back and I'll let you try that key in Josiah's safe deposit box.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants them to be, cloistered away and practically unresponsive because they're doing something crazy over the top, like, oh my god, this is gonna blow our minds out of the water, but I am not as hopeful as I used to be.
Did you
As time
deliver that
goes on,
telegram?
it's certainly
I
not.
sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
Oh.
And here's your next telegram.
I don't
Here's
remember.
one for Audrey out at Blenheim Nursery. Keep up the
Blenheim.
good work.
Blenheim Nursery. I did not catch the name of the wife. Oh, unnamed wife. Yep, just his wife. Never mind. Apparently just an unnamed wife. Ooh.
Hello.
Get off my property! Now! And take that infernal noise machine with you!
Fine, I'm going. Whatever you say. Yikes.
That's not where I was supposed to go, but whoa. Yeah, I'll admit that's
I've
not
only got half a tank of gas
the
left.
nicest way to.
Hi, nice dairy you got here.
Sorry, but we're not really open to the
Oh, no,
public.
Blenheim.
The cows are kind of shy.
I understand. Bye. Hello, I've got a telegram here for Audrey.
I'll see that she gets it. Just leave it on the desk. My hands are still really filthy.
That's okay. Bye.
Missed that one.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take
Maybe he
this
did
to
say
Margaret
Helen.
Judson
That
at
sounds
the Deer
familiar.
Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Hello, I have a telegram here for Margaret Judson.
She'll be delighted, I'm sure. I'll take it to her. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Oops, what? Sorry, I'm trying to open a thing and I have to do that more later.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Counselor Ed out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
So far, we're making it.
Hi, Alice. Is Counselor Ed around? He has a telegram.
I think he's down at the swim dock. I'll take it to him.
Thank you.
He's gonna
Bye.
be super rich. The idea is to at least have $1 when I go back to the guy.
Welcome to Zippies, where
I guess I'm
zipless
not up to
service is
25
Zippily
cents worth
Zap
yet.
and Zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
That's okay. I changed my mind. Bye.
Biggest problem is that
Did you
it's like
deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
you
Good
can't
for
win.
you. Here's your money.
You have to
And here's
spend
your
money
next telegram. This
to deliver
one's from Mrs.
telegrams.
Perkins at Sunnybrook Farms. Keep up the good work.
Sunnybrook is this one?
Hi, Rebecca. I'm supposed to deliver this to Mrs. Perkins.
You better let me deliver it. Mrs. Perkins can be very grumpy, even when my curls are at their curliest and my dimples are at their dimpliest, and I'd much rather she yell at me than you.
Well, okay.
Thank
Thank you, Rebecca.
You're welcome.
Yikes. That poor girl is gonna get whisked away to a magical land in a tornado.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure
And
did.
Good
she's
for
also
you. Here's your
terrifying.
money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Professor Randall out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
To the observatoire.
Hello, Dr. Bob. I've got a telegram for Professor Randall.
I'll give it to him later. As you can see, he's a little busy at the moment.
What's he doing up there?
He's undertaking the very delicate task of cleaning the lens.
Uh-oh.
Randall! What have you done?
I'll be going now.
Whoops. Whoops. Someone's getting fired.
Welcome to Zippies, where zipless service is
Zippily
Zippily Zap
Zap
and
and
Zippy
Zippy
service
service
is the
is the
zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This goes to Mr. Brocklehurst out at Lowood Academy. Keep
I'll
up
go
the good
deliver
work.
that, and then
Hello, Miss Temple. I've got a telegram for Mr. Brocklehurst.
He's in class. I'll give it to him. He too gets paid very little.
That's okay.
back to the jewelry guy.
Hello, Mr. Waddell. Are you done making that blank?
Have you got my fee?
Right here.
Good. Here's the blank I cut for you. Enjoy.
At least he says enjoy. I mean, that's the least he can do. Very unpleasant as general. I haven't run into the cow yet. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh well. Well, we're doing this now, I guess. I'll put the blank in the radio, even though we don't know what to do with the radio, because it's a radio? This is the most annoying part about this, though. You have to watch this every time. Cool, it works. Don't know what to do, but it works. Cool.
So, what did Emily say? Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
How long has this been going on?
For about 2 weeks, I guess. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her poor mind could bear.
Did OSHA exist in the 1930s? No, 1970. Ah, well that's why. May not be OSHA compliant because it doesn't need to be. I mean, this is also back in the day when, you know, only recently had cocaine been found out to be not a good idea. Yeah.
I'd like to kind of look around. Is that okay with you?
You betcha. And keep an eye out for those jewels. The sheriff's not going to investigate. He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, well, it only felt fair to tell him about Emily's, you know, delicate state of mind.
Since you used to be a dressmaker, do you think you could help me sew something?
Me? Sew? No, I can't. Sewing takes practice, and I haven't sewed a stitch in years. Whatever it is, believe me, I'd wreck it.
It's not hard. It's all basted together and everything.
No can do. Sorry.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
You betcha.
Hi, Nancy.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the best.
You're the best. Put on something.
What could have made this picture move? Would it be all right if I used your sewing machine?
Go right ahead, but remember, you're on your own.
Just gonna do it.
There's no needle.
It's probably in the box with the rest of Mom's sewing stuff. Ask Jane if she knows where it is.
Yikes. You people can't find anything in this house.
What's cooking?
Would you happen to know where the needle for the sewing machine in Emily's room is?
I moved all of Gloria's sewing things out of there and put them in a little box. Look, I'm supposed to get the pies we baked before all the hullabaloo this morning ready for the delivery man. They gotta be put in the shipping container just so, or he casts a kitten. This is how he wants them organized. Now why don't you go out on the porch and get those pies ready to go while I look for that sewing box?
Sounds good.
Everybody ready for some pies? Pies. Chocolate just looks so... Something's wrong with the chocolate. Like, okay, for each variety of a pie, cherry, blueberry, chocolate, the small pie always goes to the left of the large pie. Sandgate has 2 large cherry, 1 blue, and 1 chocolate. Riverville, 1 small, 1 large blue, 1 small, 1 large chocolate, and 2 large pies. Oof, okay. Pie time. It's pie time. Alright, Sandgate gets 2 large cherry. Sandgate. 2 large cherry. Well, let's get all the pies in the right spots first. Just get them all where they're supposed to kind of be. Ish. Not even really necessarily like actually where they're supposed to be, but like, you know, in the general area. Okay, so we got 2 large pies. cherry, Sandgate. Appleton wants one small and one large cherry. So, got that. Skydale. Two different size pies. So Skydale wants one large, one small. Riverville? Did we figure what Riverville wanted? One large blue, one small large chocolate, two large pies. Okay, so two large for Riverville. Knoxview, two same size, and then one small, one large. Bam! Cherries are all done. Okay. Blueberries. Only one blue for Sandgate. Don't know what size though. Riverville wants a small and a large. Wait, yeah. We'll just put one up there for now, just to know that that's there. Appleton wants two pies the same size. We'll get back to that. Skydale wants two large blue. Wants two large blue. Okay, then it has to be that. No. That. Knoxview or Smithfield isn't getting any pies. One large blue. No blue. Okay. Bam. Chocolate. One chocolate. One small, one large chocolate. Riverville wants one small, one large. Take that down because they only want one. I don't know what size they want, but they only want one. One small, one large. Here as well. Two large chocolate. Yeah. Then two same size and two large.
All done.
Ta-da! You're welcome. I unfortunately don't think I have anything sweet to eat at the moment. Do a quick little moment of sneakity, smoopity, sneaking.
I'll bet those are the two brothers that built the inn and Josiah's house. Looks like there might be some kind of tunnel around here. There's something written on the back.
Door in parlor window seat. Ooh. Well, don't let me stop Nancy here. Ha! Ha! A door. This is totally safe.
Now I'm hearing things. From the looks of those lanterns, I'm not the only one who's been down here recently.
Ooh.
Jeepers, I'm behind one of the walls in Emily's room. I'll bet that's how someone makes that picture move.
Also, that song. Yep, I can't. I'm hearing things. So now we figured out some of the secret. She's not crazy. Just still wearing
An old piggy bank.
95 cents.
Swell, $1.
$1.
This piggy bank looks like it's been here for a long time.
Why don't you take the rest of the money? Oh,
Why
okay.
do I get the feeling someone's following me?
Because maybe they are. This, my dearest, looks like a puzzle. Creeper cornies. That's great. Creeper cornies. Boop. I like that. I like that a lot. So much so that I decided to put it in my own stream. I stole that idea. I made this. I made this. Ah, I made that meme come back. Oh my god. That doesn't seem right. I think these are in the wrong space. Yeah. There we go. That also doesn't seem right. That also doesn't seem right. Nope, that's definitely supposed to be there. Is that really? Yeah. Yeah, no, it is right. Okay. I just can't see it. Thank you. Well, we got this. Oops, what's that? On the floor. Oh, okay.
What was that? Guess I better not leave the lights on. Jeepers, that sounds like Richard Topham. This door must open right into his living room.
Well.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Just paying the electricity bill for that tunnel. Like, really?
Thanks for doing the pies. The more I do it, the worse I seem to get at it. Here's that box. I'm sure that sewing machine needle is in there somewhere.
I see it.
Remember, when it comes to using it, you're on your own, kiddo.
I think I know why Emily has been seeing and hearing strange things.
Well, I'm all ears. Tell me.
I found a secret passageway that goes from the inn to Josiah Crowley's old house.
Suspiciously,
And off of it,
the picture
I
was
found a
hidden behind
staircase
your
that
little
leads
podium.
to a space behind a wall in Emily's room. That's the staircase that's in this old picture.
You mean the noises that Emily's been hearing? The things she's been seeing? It's because someone's been sneaking around behind the wall in her room?
Did you know about the secret passageway?
Straight for the
No,
jugular.
and I've never heard Emily say anything about it either.
I was able to open the staircase because I saw the picture I just showed you. And I found that picture on the shelf in your podium.
You mean it was right there under my nose? Hold the phone! You think I'm the one who's been sneaking around?
Can you think of somebody else who may have had access to that picture?
Anyone who's ever been behind this desk could have seen that picture. It's hardly fair to go pointing a finger at me.
Maybe Emily will know something about it.
She went into town to run some errands. At least that's what I told her to do. Heaven knows she could use some fresh air.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
I believe it was Jane Willoughby in the secret passage with the, I don't know, something.
I can't sew with that.
It's hardly fair to point a finger at me, the only person who ever stands here. Amen. Alright, well, she might not be able to sew right away, but I'm gonna try. Not suck at the... Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. This is fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Well. Nope. That was nope. Not good.
There. Not bad, Miss Drew. Not
Well,
bad at all.
She said it was fine, so if Nancy thinks it's fine, right? Alright, we have this record. What does it say? No. Not again. Okay, it might be 12:42 at night, but ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Are you ready? I don't know that you're ready.
I'll never forget the night it all began. That dark, stormy, fateful night when I decided the time had come to rid the world of the creature. But it would take money to do that, and to get money, I needed to confront my arch enemy, Nick, who had recently become able to transform himself fittingly into a giant warthog. When his forest hideaway came into view, I dismounted and approached the door on foot so I could take him by surprise.
All of these red highlighted sound effects that might be important.
My fear that he would hear me proved groundless, for a terrible storm began to rage, washing away the sound of my footsteps. I peered through the rain-streaked window beside his front door and could see him sitting in front of the fire. He had returned to human form, but the malicious smile on his face suggested that he was recalling his recent porcine exploits. Seeing that the door was unlocked, I hurled it open and marched across the room toward him. "Step away from that bottle of warthog potion," I commanded, "and give me the 20 gold coins you stole from my poor servant."
Oh my gosh.
"I'm not going to give you a thing, save
So-
perhaps a taste of my sword." And with that, he drew his sword. In an instant, I had drawn mine, and so commenced the fiercest sword fight the world had ever known. The storm raging outside paled in comparison.
Step
to
away
the
from that
our
bottle of
battle.
warthog
To my
potion.
surprise,
Ugh.
his experiences as a lower life form seemed to have improved his skill as a swordsman. I
And welcome to the stream, Knick-Knack. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The more the merrier. Oof. This is so...
And soon I began to feel my strength ebbing from me. I was tiring rapidly. Summoning every ounce of what little energy remained in my body, I lunged at him one last desperate time.
Ouch! Why, you've wounded me.
I had managed to wound him on his right arm, just above the elbow.
Right,
Curse you!
right here. Right here. Right here.
His words, punctuated as they were by an untimely clap of thunder, sent a shiver down my spine. "Save your breath," I intoned, "and give me those gold coins."
Here, take your precious coins.
He tossed the bag of coins onto a chair, but as I reached for them, he reached for his bottle of potion, and in a matter of seconds, my night had gone from bad to horrible.
Okay, so, got a lot to follow up in the chat here. I'm glad you liked the clip. I love the idea of corner creepies. That's great. That was a lovely thing. These voice actors are friggin' great. Just great. Like, I think they had to have found like maybe they just asked someone in the office to be like, "Hey, you can do this, right?" Great. This looks important though. This looks like it's a thing that yeah, no, I know what to do here. This is one of the many things that I actually do know what to do. I think I played this relatively recently. Yeah. Definitely played it recently. I just don't remember exactly when. Oh, Goodfellow. Shablam. Goodfellow is on the trivet. I don't remember what Goodfellow means, though. I have to look it up. Creepiest corner. Creepiest corner. Creeping in the corner. It's a great... Just corners creeping in the corners. Creeping in the corners like Richard Topham.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Hi, Mr. Topham. Hi.
Now what?
Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
Be my guest. Well, I will. Get what this means. To open journal. Terrific. Good. 2 to the right. Well, it's to open the journal that we don't have yet, so there we go. Oh, we have to open the safe deposit box. The bank. That's right. That's right. Aren't those moments just the best, though? The ones where you're just cackling and no one can figure out why? Well, hey, views are up, right?
How's the dress coming?
All done.
This is beautiful. Thank you.
Well,
Now
I'm
let's
glad
see
you
if
think
that key
so.
you found opens up Josiah's safe deposit
She
box.
did in one.
That was Josiah's key, all right, but that is not Josiah's will.
It looks like some kind of journal. Would it be okay if I kept this?
If it was money or jewelry or something like that, I'd turn it over to Topham. But a journal? Finders keepers, as far as I'm concerned. I'll be at my desk if you need me.
I have struggled with this one before because there is one...
It's locked. Naturally.
It's locked. It's locked. Ugh. Good. Low.
Flute.
Now it's unlocked.
7.025 megahertz.
Here we go.
Puck. That's who Josiah played in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Don't know what he was supposed to say in reply. He thought it was a joke, but that's okay. I can trust him.
Pyramus. 7.057 megahertz.
5-7. Foul mood. Told him his cue gave his reply. Write it down. He did because I could hear his pen scratching on the paper.
7.050 megahertz. It looks like some kind of record of the people Josiah talked to on his ham radio.
Cool.
Anything else I can do for you?
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
I don't actually know how to make clips on here, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Yeah. I don't know how to do a lot of things on Twitch. Oh! I do have to mention, though, I will have a YouTube channel up soon. Need to get my butt back into gear on that. Forgot about that. I did upload something a little while ago just to see how it would all work, and it is working. The twins? Twins. Flappy thing. Oh. Nope. Well, okay, I guess I'm actually looking at the wrong thing. I don't know. It is possible that... Wait, is this on the client or is this on the web interface? Because I'm on the web interface. Well, I'm a mess, is what I am. I've got two computers running at the same time, which is probably not the most efficient thing to do. But, yeah. Whatever is on... It's called a clapper. Yeah. That is not on the... Oh! I didn't even highlight over that. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, and there's even a Chromecast. I didn't realize you could Chromecast on this. Well, now I know. Found it. Well, now I know for the future. You learn something new every day. Every day is a school day, kids.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
This is Flute, but you sure don't sound like Puck, so explain yourself.
My name's Nancy Drew.
So where's Puck?
Well, I'm pretty sure Puck's real name was Josiah Crowley, and I hate to say it, but he passed away earlier this year.
Ah, that's a shame.
Yep.
Heck, I never got to give him
The
his
clip
sentence.
is indeed
His
there.
sentence?
Shablam.
Well, see, a while back, Puck dictated
Cool.
a sentence to me and told me that if and when he recited a
Thank
certain
you.
passage from Shakespeare, I was to respond with that sentence. Weird fellow, that Puck.
Could you tell me the sentence?
Oh, no, Puck made me promise. I can only say the sentence after I hear the passage from Shakespeare.
Is the passage from one of his sonnets?
Darned if I know.
What if I figured out the passage? Would you tell me the sentence then?
I suppose I could do that, yes.
Did you know Puck very well?
I felt like I did. Met him over the radio a couple of years ago. What a character. What'd you say his real name was?
Josiah Crowley.
Strange. I never heard of him.
Why is that strange?
He led me to believe he was this big cheese out in Hollywood. You know, some famous producer, director or something. Said he owned his own studio.
He didn't own a studio, and he certainly didn't live in Hollywood.
I'll be darned. So he was just lying to me. Well, that's all right. I may have told him a fib or three over the years myself. Like the time I told him I was a scratch golfer. I don't even know what that means. In any case, you tell me the passage, I'll tell you the sentence. Until then, over and out.
Okay. A scratch golfer is a player who can play to a course handicap of 0 on any and all rated golf courses. A male scratch golfer, for rating purposes, can hit tee shots an average of 250 yards and can reach a 470-yard hole in 2 shots at sea level. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You learn something new every day.
Is anyone out there? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
This is Pyramus.
Got that right.
Who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew. Does somebody
She's a
named
trophy
Puck
wife
usually call
from
you on this
dear
frequency?
old Beantown.
Somebody named Puck used to. Apparently he found something better to do. Haven't talked to him in months.
Well, that's because he passed away not too long ago.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
a good excuse, I
Yeah.
guess.
He passed away,
know
you
he called
dick.
me Pyramus.
I'm a friend of his. I found
Must
your
have found
name and
something
radio
better to do.
frequency in his journal.
So why are you talking to me?
I was
Ooh,
just
lots of
wondering,
Massachusetts.
Did Josiah, I mean, Puck, ever ask you to tell him something
Real
in
talk.
response to a certain
I'm
passage
actually
from
from
Shakespeare?
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So
Whenever he
everyone
rattled
down
off
here
this
is are Massholes. Unfortunately, I have now been inducted because I now have a Massachusetts license. Unfortunately, I have to deal with that.
Because he had other people do that too. Just out of curiosity, what was the stupid saying you were supposed to rattle off?
Can't tell you. Gotta hear the Shakespeare first. Puck made me promise.
Did Puck tell you much about himself?
It's nice enough.
He was just
You
this
know,
lonely old
some
rich
parts
guy
are cool.
who lived by himself and had a bunch of weird hobbies.
I mean, I came from like central southern New
You didn't
Hampshire, so
believe him?
like
Rich
it's
guys
alright.
don't own ham radio sets. They own radio stations. In their spare time, they drive fast cars and sail around the world and
Portsmouth is
hobnob
great,
with other
though.
rich
I love
guys.
Portsmouth.
They don't shoot
Really
the
cool
breeze
town.
with working stiffs like me.
But
look, if it made the guy happy to tell me he was rich, fine. No skin off my nose. But he didn't fool me. No siree. Not for a second. Anyways,
Oh,
the
it definitely
missus
is cheaper.
calling, which means I gotta skedaddle. Over and out.
he's just mean. That guy's mean.
Is anyone out there? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
I'm Thisbe, but only Puck calls me that.
I didn't say anything about Thisbe,
My name's
but that's
Nancy
okay.
Drew. I'm afraid I have some bad news about Puck.
Oh dear, they closed the play he was starring in, didn't they? That's why I haven't heard from him. He's too far down in the dumps. Oh, I was afraid it was something like that.
Actually, you haven't heard from him because he passed away several months ago.
Oh my, that's worse, isn't it? And
I
after
kind of
all
hate
that
this girl though,
rigmarole he
because
went through, making sure I knew my line and understood my cue.
So he gave you a line to say and told you to repeat it only after you heard your cue, which was a
it's mostly
passage
because
from
she takes so
Shakespeare.
long to talk.
Why, that's exactly what he did. He did the same thing with you, didn't he? How he enjoyed spreading his love of acting. He called himself the Johnny Appleseed of theater.
Yes, well, could you tell me the line he gave you to say?
I'd be delighted to.
Thisbe, are you there?
I'm waiting for my cue.
But I don't know what that is.
Puck was adamant that I not say my line unless and until I hear my cue. Sorry.
So Puck told you he was an actor?
He told me that acting was his life and that he'd gotten
So,
rich and famous doing it.
That's
No matter
fair.
who he was to the rest of the world,
What I can say about
that's what he was
Rents
to me, and that's how I want to
that
remember him.
when I was
think
down
I know
in
what your cue
Georgia,
from Shakespeare is. I'll contact you again,
I
okay?
Suit yourself.
I started by renting a one-bedroom apartment. It was like 800 square feet. Came with parking space, water, heat was all included. Electricity, I think, wasn't, but it was so cheap that it wasn't even worth bothered. Well, that was $550 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. Now that I live in the Boston area, I am paying that's $500, $600 a month, as 1/3 of a two-bedroom apartment. Gotta love those real estate prices. Oof, those rents are not. Yeah, it's a lot, but yeah.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Could I see that copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream you have there?
Why?
Well, you said it was Josiah's favorite play. I'd just like to take a look at it.
It's a very old copy. I'd rather it not be handled unnecessarily, lest it fall completely apart. I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but request denied.
It was nice talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
Yeah, and I'm, I guess, I don't know, I can't actually call myself the Boston Trophy Wife because I do not actually live in Boston, but I call myself the Boston Trophy Wife because I'm close enough. Close enough. It's gonna sneak by here, sweetie. Yeah, I mean, so around here, to get like a studio by myself would be about $1,300 a month. And that's kind of bare bones too. It's not. Ugh. It's not fun.
I don't hear anybody. Now would be a
Trying to
good
make
time
more
for me
money
to
so I
sneak
don't have to
inside
do
and have
that.
a quick look at that Shakespeare book.
You know. But at least I have wonderful roommates right now.
All thoughts. Think about nothing.
I got lucky this time.
Spook. Yori, be quiet. You're disturbing us.
Mr. Topham?
Yes, Mrs. Deckman?
Good little thing.
Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just keep focusing.
Oh, wait a minute. This. Oh, okay, fine.
Josiah must have circled these quotes.
Okay, Pyramus
Why?
is Merry Wanderer of the Night. Of the Night. Cool.
Something tells me I better
Flute
write down all the
is-
stuff that's circled here in my journal.
Pageant. The Mortals Be. I'm just gonna shorthand this thing. And Bisbee is Shadows Offended, Mended. Shadows Offended, Mended. Visions here. I don't know. That'll be enough. Good roommates are very important, which is why I ended up moving as I did in the first place. Because the last place I was in, I was paying, I think, like $650 a month for 1 bedroom in a 5-bedroom house. Very nice area.
Mr. Topham?
I don't think I can go out that way, can I?
Am I trying to push it or pull it?
Push it. You're trying to push it, all right?
I'd rather.
I can't go out the front door. He'll hear me.
Wait, but where's the...
Mrs. Beckman, just concentrate.
What does it mean if I'm starting to get a headache?
It means you're doing too much talking and not enough concentrating.
This is hard, Mr. Topham.
I can't remember where the thing is. Hold on. Ah, okay. Okay, phew. All right. So yeah, no, where I was before, it was a really nice area. It was like $650 a month for a 1-bedroom. I could take public transit to work, which made it cheap.
What was that? Guess I
But
better not
the
leave the
transit
lights
just
on.
wasn't. MBTA is. The trains are more reliable than the buses are, and I was taking a bus. Even though it was one bus, I didn't have to do any transfers or anything. It was just like, ugh, it was a lot. The fact that I could be 40 minutes late to work, even though I left the house like 20 minutes early, made no sense to me. So it was like, oh god. Oh yeah, that's not bad actually. $1,200 a month. That's not bad at all. I mean, Florida might be warm and cheap, but I hate Florida. Ooh, I hate Florida. I just, I mean, after spending I suppose maybe Florida would be better than Georgia. But when I was in Georgia, it was just like, oof, it was rough. It was hot and humid all the time. There was nothing you could do to like cool yourself besides find air conditioning. I mean, yeah. I hate humidity. I can stand New England's humidity, or like brief spout of like 1 or 2 weeks where it just gets stupid hot and then it rains and then it's broken and then it's just beautiful the rest of the time. And then I get to go out to the Cape and it's wonderful. but yeah. Florida is, I don't know. I like Florida in like April. That's a good time to hit Florida. Because then it's like perfect weather for me. But Florida in the summer, I don't want to think about. That scares me. Oh, forgot to get too far.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Speak to me. Hello?
Flute here. That you, Nancy Drew?
Yes, it's me. And I think I know the Shakespeare passage that Puck wanted you to listen for.
Let's hear it.
Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
That's it. Here, let me check my logbook for the response. Now I'm supposed to say, leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about?
Those were Puck's exact words. Well, hope I've been of some help. Over and out.
And that's it. Shablam. Got one done. See, I like snow. Yeah. I'm a bad New Englander because I like snow. I like cold. But also cold and snow are the only times where my face doesn't try to kill me. It's something that I appreciate. I still am allergic to dust, but
Pyramus, can you
dust is
hear
better
me?
than pollen.
Hello?
This is Pyramus. Is this whoever it was before?
Yes, Nancy Drew. And I think I know the Shakespeare quote Puck used to rattle off when he wanted you to say that stupid saying.
Think so? Well, let's hear it.
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
How'd you know?
Long story. What did he tell you to say in response?
Wait a minute. I had to write it down. Here, you're gonna love this. A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
I told you it was stupid.
I really appreciate your help.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of car did Puck drive? Do you know?
I don't think he had a car.
And he tried to tell me he was rich. Over and out.
Yeah, he was rich. I mean, okay, so I am ready for the warm to come back. This last Saturday was beautiful up here. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, I want that weather back. 'Cause I mean, just, oh, it was so nice.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
This is Thisbe. Are you the young lady I talked to before?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I know
Yeah.
the cue now.
I'm
Great day for picnics too. I went out to Salem on a date. It was actually lovely. Beautiful weather for it.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
That's what I was to say, although my delivery was much better when Puck was coaching me. And now, as Puck was fond of saying, I bid you adieu. Over and out.
Well, in response to middle-aged women things, I am absolutely a middle-aged woman trapped in the body of a late 20s man. Picnics are awesome as well. It's been a hell of a long time since I've done that. I should do a picnic sometime soon. But my favorite way to point to how much I am definitely a middle-aged woman is when Adele released her last album, 25. The day that she released it was also the day that Enya released her first album in 7 years, which I then proceeded to buy digitally and then also on vinyl. So I'm very, very happy that I own a lot of Enya vinyl now. It's marvelous. I love Enya. A lot. Like a lot. Good music, alright? It's good music. No shame at all. But I am absolutely a middle-aged white woman. Yeah. I am like one minivan away from bringing the orange wedges. Absolutely ready to go there. Yep, Enya. Yep. As in whale noises, but Irish. That's my girl. Oh, that sounds like a lovely thing, CJ. Oh. That's beautiful. It just made me very happy. Oh. Only Time. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, it's a great song, actually. You absolutely know Orinoco Flow. Everybody knows Orinoco Flow. It's the one that's like, sail away, sail away, sail away. Just, it's literally turned into like the 90s version of, I don't know, Barber of Seville. It's just like a song that everybody just like, oh yeah, that one. You know, and I love that. They've used it in like everything, and they keep using it too, over and over again. Yes, they used it in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and it like almost destroyed it for me. And yes, CJ, you can quote me on that. Enya's Orinoco Flow is the Barber of Seville of the 90s. You eat your heart out. Oh, God. Do not go. What's the one that's, there's no use in going this way, I think. Is the one that actually goes to. It is a very good string of words. Thank you very much. I am happy to bring this quality content that you all deserve. And Thieves About is 2/10, otherwise known as 1/5. Hold his tongue, which is keep quiet. Also, the logo of Simon Malls. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Got all of our things. Should be ready to go. Open up the big TikTok on top. As he said in his journal. Are we going to finish this game tonight? We might honestly just be ready to finish this game like now, tonight. We should call Bess and George, because it's been a while, hasn't it?
Drop a nickel into. Very good. Now, how may I be of service?
Let's just
Hi,
catch up with the
Could you please connect me with
girls.
Bess Marvin at KL54468?
Just a second.
Usually I would have stopped by now, but like,
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
I feel like we're so close.
Stay off my feet this time, okay? Oh, don't be such a crybaby. Hi, Nancy. What's going on?
Emily's banker, Jim
That's all
Archer,
we have to-
he asked me to sew a dress together for him because he can't pay the dressmaker to finish it.
And the dress is for...
His wife.
Yeah,
he says
no,
his
it is a
bank
very.
is on the brink
I
of
think
ruin.
it is a very short game.
Goodness. Which bank did you say this was?
Mrs. Farthingham?
No.
Anyway, maybe this Jim Archer guy just wants you to feel sorry for him. Oh, Bess, no banker in his right mind would make something like that up just to get sympathy. If people like Mrs. Farthingham get wind that a bank is in trouble, they'll pull all their money out and the next thing you know, the bank has to close. Well, then maybe he's just a cheapskate.
All I know is if Mr. Archer really is hard up for money, he may be willing to stoop pretty low to get it.
My thoughts exactly.
That's it for now.
Bye. Oh, and if you call back and we're not here, it means we went to see this movie called The Big Trail. Yeah, this guy named John Wayne is in it. Helen says he's a real dreamboat. We'll let you know if she's right.
Ha, John Wayne. Ha.
Drop a nickel. Very good. Now, how may I be of service?
Hi, Mr. Kowski. Could you please connect me with my dad? His number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, so you mentioned Helen, so
Carson Drew.
Hi,
did
Dad.
they
Did you
know
pick those papers up yet?
Jim Archer's?
Yep.
Great. You can
Wife?
give them to me tonight when you get home from Emily's. So, what else have you been doing?
I'm earning money by delivering telegrams for Tubby's Telegrams.
Good for you. That's a great way to meet people and to accumulate a little cash, which might come in handy. You're putting extra wear and tear on your car, you know.
Yes, Dad.
What else have you been up to?
I'm pretty sure I saw the car belonging to Emily's banker parked at the side of the road by the Lilac Inn this morning just before the explosion.
Are you suggesting Emily's banker was somehow responsible for the explosion?
When I asked him about it, he did seem kind of evasive.
It's okay to have your suspicions, Nancy. But in a town as small as Titusville, it's very easy to alienate people. Until you know the facts, you'd be well advised to keep your suspicions to yourself.
I'm convinced that Josiah Crowley hid his real will somewhere, and that it has yet to be found.
Do you have any idea where he might have hidden it?
All I know is that he had a fascination with Shakespeare, especially A Midsummer Night's Dream, and that he had a habit of writing reminders to himself and leaving them all over.
Then you probably need to get in the habit of looking all over.
There is this drawer in Emily's bedroom where her mom kept some of Josiah's things.
Sounds like a good place
I gotta
to
go
begin.
back to this.
Goodbye,
Root
Dad.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Picture. See, yeah, Nick, you missed my stream of that game. 'Cause yeah, I mean, okay. Again, I can rehash this a couple more times, but Shadow Ranch I find to have been so aggressively marketed that now I don't love it as much as I used to. Like, I don't know. It's kind of aggressively meh for me. Sorry. Break your heart early and then I don't get your hopes up later. That's how this works, right? I don't know. I mean, okay, well, nostalgia, that's absolutely totally fair because the nostalgia factor is 1000% on me for Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Like, I am aware that the ending is freaking weird. There's no reason for the ending to be that weird, and yeah, I love it. So, I totally get it. Kind lady, good water, and sky's the limit. Bam. Ooh, I'm glad to hear that though. Like, so it's the thing that I love the most about Scarlet Hand, honestly, is that it forces you to learn things and actually enjoy learning it at the same time, which is probably why I started playing it in the Museum of Science in Boston, because I'm pretty sure that's, I mean, that's the thing, is that Scarlet Hand is how I got into Nancy Drew, and I got into Nancy Drew because I played Scarlet Hand at the Museum of Science for about like 5 minutes and was like, I need this game. It's so dark. I should get these vegetables in a shorty right away. Oh, good. I am still kind of weirded out that I'm gonna plow through this in one day. I never get through one games in a stream this fast. Okay, that was a really bad cat drawing, but that's also a really bad cat drawing, so, you know. Okay, we have all of our little symbols. We should be able to open the thing now. Cool. I'm not as good with the acronyms as I would like to be. CAR, CR. Alright, hold on a second. Yeah, okay, yep. I actually just looked it up and found Carousel. Carousel is, yeah. So, yeah, Carousel. I find Carousel entertaining at the very least because of all the Jersey accents. That's just fun. And gotta get that niacin up, you know? Have some toast. Peanut butter on it. Alright, flute is that. Thisbe is... I spelled Thisbe wrong. That's okay. That. Aramis is that. That. And bottom. that, that, and that. Okay, your goal is to reach... Oh, this game. Last spot on the board. Card's can only be used once. I'm not as good at this as I would like to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm doing this wrong though. Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't do that. Yeah. 6, 3, and 7. Which I think, yeah, I am doing this the wrong way. I'm not gonna make it. Reset. Message in a Haunted Mansion is a fun one, I think. I enjoy that one, I'm not gonna lie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Try 8, 7. No, yeah. 8, 7. Use the low numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No! Ah! Okay. So we need either 4. Actually, I think I probably could have just made it this way. I did. 8, 7, 2, 5. Brings me there. Brings me here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Which I think I can do. Remembering my maths here. Okay. Dude, did I just mess that up? Pretty sure I just messed that up. Yeah. Boom. Ugh. This puzzle is fun, and I've been trying really hard to not cheat this time, and I'm doing good this time. This time? Okay. I have something down. You hate cheaters, and yet you watch this stream. Oh. Almost messed that up. $21, which I believe I need. Why am I struggling with this particular messiness? 2. No, I need to make. Why am I struggling with math right now? This is bad. That's not going to help me at all. And 9, that's not going to help me at all. 10, 13. 9 does not help me at all. Did I mess this up again? I think this is just the wrong way. 12. Oh. I don't think I can do this that way. I'm going about this the wrong way. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that. Okay, just don't use the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't do that, actually. Nine, and then use the 7 here. 1, 2, 3. I don't have a 3 anymore. Nope. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna preserve the 1 and 3 here. And nope. Can't do that. Oh, lovely meeting you too, Knick Knack. Boston's fine. Trophy Wife's fine. Whatever you like. Thanks for joining the stream, even for the short time that you were here. Please feel free to come back anytime. It was nice having you. That was always nice meeting another New Englander, so hey. Have a good night. Hope you sleep well. I'm gonna go back to staring at this, pretending I know what I'm doing. My options are relatively straightforward. Yet. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way altogether. A heart brings you backwards, so use these in my original 15. And then, yeah. 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I can't do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, maybe I can. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. I cannot make. Oof. I don't want to end the stream on this note for sure. I can't go here because I need a 4. That wastes the 4 right there. Although, no, because then I would need 1, 2, 3. I would need to use the 3 and then... Math is hard. Yeah, I don't know how I can do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I might be having to go back to not using shortcuts a lot less here. Fine. Nope, that's not right. Just for kicks and giggles. Nope. Yeah, the butterfly is not what I should be using there. Butterfly is the least. Butterfly and the snowflake are the ones I should not be doing. I can get to here. That's not a problem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, like I thought. 15. I need to do... Makes the most sense to use a 10 and a 5 because the 10 and the 5 set you back. And then use the 2 to jump forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 again, perhaps. Yeah, let's try 9 and 6, 15. Take that 7. 3. I just ruined it again. Fair point. Fair point. Let's try these guys then. Take the 5 and the diamond, like you mentioned. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's easy. But also not. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have to get to 21 again. Which I believe with this setup we can. Yes. I can't remember if you have to use all the cards though. I'm only forgetting. Nope.
Whoa!
Did that just...
A golf ball. No doubt meant to be used on
That's
that
just
golf
scary.
course of Josiah's.
What do we got? What do we got? Take this to Tiny Town and for oodles of fun, use it there to hit a hole in one. Okay, well, Tiny Town we go. Watch me miss. Or not. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Boop. And
Another
hidden
safe
under a rock.
deposit box key?
Well, let's race to the bank. Oops. Or back to the golf course, because why not?
Emily, please, just settle down. It's all right. It's not all right. Stop lying. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
Did you tell her about the secret passageway I found?
I never got the chance. Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
No, you're not. And a lot of it has to do with those eyebrows. They're drawn up here. Be drawn down here. A little lower. You know what? New AU. Jane Willoughby is actually just a drag queen.
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
But I think I know where the real Will is.
It doesn't matter. I can't run the inn anyway. I'm going to have to sell it.
What do you mean?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having what'd Jane call it? A nervous breakdown.
It would be called a therapist, but...
No, you're not.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse.
Put on some normal clothes. I mean, you put on one of your hats. Put on a hat.
Did you talk to her? Do you see what I mean? No wonder I never saw or heard anything.
Also,
It was
her
all in
eyes like
mind.
never move.
I'm not so
They
sure,
blink,
Miss Willoughby.
but
What's more, I think I found something
just got
that'll
this
solve
permanent,
all her
like,
problems.
half-lidded.
I'll talk to you later.
I don't know. Something mystery. Really, it's because Nancy is addicted to mysteries. That's why. Something justice, something mysteries. Alright. Let's put this mystery to bed. Alright,
Hello
Mr.
again.
Archer.
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
Can you tell me whose key this is?
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one
Ace
of the holes.
one
Why
of
does
the
that
holes.
sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me. Her
You got
ace in the hole.
That's who this key
Clara
belongs
Pickford
to.
is
Clara
a
Pickford.
sexy drag queen. Bring it.
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like
I
that
love
on
Clara.
people and hiding
She's my
things
favorite.
right under their noses.
Last Will and Testament of Josiah M. Crowley. Blam.
I wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
Her eyebrows
No,
are too
it
low.
certainly doesn't. I'd better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
Move out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby.
Her
the real
eyes,
Jane Willoughby.
her eyebrows. Oh, look, they moved.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
Ooh, she's gonna rocket off at a hot 20 miles an hour.
Can't let Jane out of my sight.
Last time I played this, I think I could almost like auto-failed every time for some reason. I don't know if it was loading times or what. Something was wrong. Gross.
I'll bet she's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Boop, boop. She been got. And also pies. There are a lot more pies in that than
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Meddling kids.
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I
Well?
couldn't wait to tell you.
Cool.
I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily
I know,
Crandall's
the
guardian
pies are
was
the real
really an
victims in this.
imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac
I
Inn,
know, that's fair.
and that she should sell it and split the money
Don't
with
touch
her.
those eyebrows,
On top
they're
of all
cursed.
that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will.
Eyebrows are
In
cursed
it,
content.
he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As
Also,
for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing. Although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found.
what does
Dad
your
says it's highly
superior
doubtful he'll
intellect
succeed,
tell you
and that
about
he'd be
this,
better off
Monsieur
sticking to
Topham?
spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
What did I get? Smart Cookie for successfully solving the game. Otherwise known as the award we give out to everybody who didn't do something interesting. So, okay. Alright. Okay. I feel a little attacked, but that's fine.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train. A train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy Boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Don't sound so scared, Nancy. You're fine. And guest. And guest. You know, because the Hardy Boys are way more famous, apparently. Even though they're not as good. That's okay. Yeah, no, it does feel like a little bit of a consolation prize, doesn't it? Oof. Well, we done did it. We did it. And, gotta get ready for the next one. Blue Moon Canyon, next week. This is weird. Went through an entire game in one night. Very weird. I don't know. Just not used to that. So, cool. Go ahead and exit our game here. We'll go ahead and get the next one set up and ready to go for you guys next week. And awesome. Short and sweet is right. I love this game, though. This is honestly one of my favorite ones. Oh, maybe it's because of the music. Maybe it's because of the setting. I'm not totally sure. But it's a joy. I enjoy it. It's nice. It's a fun game. So, yeah. Well, to all of my lovely viewers, thank you. Danger by Design will definitely take a while. Yeah, no, honestly, I actually thought about doing that one this week because of Notre Dame and all that, but then I thought, you know what? Nope, I'm going to stick to my thing. We're just going to have some nice levity, and we're just going to do the thing. But I will tentatively say that I like Danger by Design. I like a lot of Danger by Design. We'll say that. I like a lot of it. Do I like all of it? No. But I'm definitely ready to get to some of the ones that I haven't played in a really long time. Like, that's kind of how I feel about it too. Yeah. It was like something that I just didn't like. I think I liked it the first time because I was obsessed with fashion when I was a kid. Still am. Just not to that extent. And then, like, disliked a lot of what I had to do in it, and then liked it later? I don't know. It's growing on me, that's for sure. But, like, a lot of these other ones that I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember playing Crystal Skull. I know I have, but, like, I have not played. I think Crystal Skull might be the only one that I can think of that I've only played once. No, that's a lie. I haven't played Shadow at the Water's Edge more than once as well because, well, if I was scared by Blackmore Manor, then I was very scared of that. Oh, no. See, I mean, I think I remember liking Crystal Skull, but if I remember correctly, Crystal Skull was one of the ones that I lent to a friend right before I like never spoke to that friend ever again, and then I never got it back, or I like have one thing or something of it. Oh no, I have the discs because yeah, no, they're here. That's fair. I may very well like it more as an adult. Um, I mean, that whole era, that later era of the Nancy Drew games is kind of weird for me because I was definitely like, I mean, when did Crystal Skull come out? That was not terribly long ago in terms of um, Nancy Drew games. It just halted me to lock. 2007. Yeah, I was in high school at the time. That's probably why, honestly, was that like I played it that one time and I was just like, can't get back to it. You know, that point onward, all the way through like the ones in the early 10s, I just, you know, I wasn't a kid anymore at that point, you know, but I wasn't able to just sit, relax, and play a game as often as I used to, that sort of deal. So, yeah, no, it'll be fun to revisit those once we get there. But that's a once we get there. I am going to play them all in order. I'm going to keep myself to that. So next week will indeed be Blast Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Holy hell, it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I am going to go ahead and say that we should probably close this out. So, yeah, anyway. Next week, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Super looking forward to it. Blue Moon Canyon is an interesting sort of weird game. So it'll be fun to come back to. But, yeah. Thanks for coming by, CJ. Thanks for coming by to everybody else in the stream. Thanks for watching, even if you're just watching me in the background. It's still appreciated and still wonderful that you're here. So thank you so much. I always enjoy these and look forward to bringing it to you next week as well. Join me next week on Tuesday, 10 o'clock p.m., same time. We're getting close to the end of the semester, so things will start getting a little weird once finals are over. But until then, I will still be streaming Tuesdays at 10. So, yeah, I will see you next week. Have a great night, guys. Have a great week, and see you around. Good night.